He's not going to get a chance here. And Sia takes it with the level 2 perfect rhythm.
อยากดูคู่แรก
Sagat
Washers, you could do 14 and 16 respectively. Like you said, they're really looking from the outside in, but it is mathematically possible for them maybe to have a shot there. It looks like our top threes, anyone that's
พีเตอร์อยู่ที่8อ่ะไซเปอร์ที่ใครอ่ะผู้ใดวะรู้ปะไม่รู้อ่ะผมก็ไม่รู้เหมือน
comfortably enough score and sees their one shot. But check AK a real match consistent throughout, and it looks but that's not going to be able to carry you as a one shot. You really need to be consistent throughout, and it looks like this is a very aggressive button check AK a real match.
Oh yeah, we are live, Z. It's good to see. Oh man, high score ditching the Atlanta. That's the story today. He has been playing Sagat, so let's see if his switcheroo pays off.
I've been dying to see this character in the flesh in a tournament setting.
Yeah, against one of the best there. Not an easy feat to get legend in this region with the
ปัญหาคือเสียงสตรีมผมแก้ไม่ได้มันไม่ได้มาจากปัญหาผมไอ้เหี้ยมันน่ามาจากฝั่งนู้นลองเลย
MR inflation from Japan and all that. This is a classic matchup, right? Z Sagat versus Cammy, speed versus like reach and range and zoning. Yeah, do you think it's kind of like? Do you think it's the same in Street Fighter 6 as it was in previous editions?
Yeah, the way they design Sagat, very classical, wants to be in long distance and range, and the antipode of that is Cammy, the character archetype that wants to be in your face. So those tiger shots, which are designed to keep the opponent at bay, okay, go down to air, is not really going to have much effect if Bravery, as we know him, is in your grill. No time to breathe, get off me with the OG there, as if to exemplify that point. He's not going to allow Sagat, oh, good crosscut, to really play the long distance. We'll see what High Score has to say about that. Good jump back to me. Why do you think it is that High Score swapped out the for the DLC character, Sagat?
Oh man, yeah, as you can see, man, these matches are going so fast, right? As you mentioned, once Cammy gets in, she's in. High Score, I think, is world class in his whip punish game. That guy, I think, has a supernatural world like ability to like whip punish you. And so I think if you're playing that game with Sagat's like long reach and of course conversions in this time around, I think it really suits his playstyle. Like Elena is kind of like a more mixy, has a bit of schmicks in her kit, but Sagat is like, honest, neutral. Oh my goodness, Bravery, of course. All right, we're back. We're so back, guys. This feels very familiar. It's nice. It feels like I'm home and comfortable. Bravery
I
with the
think
wake up
Bravery
CA.
skipped out on a previous World Warrior for some reason, but we're definitely back in the season when you've got the wake up supers from Bravery. Wake up anything. Right? I mean, he interrupted so many of the strings in Sagat. Really exposed.
ไอ้เหี้ยถ้าไม่ใช่คนที่เล่นกับเบเวอรี่มาเนี่ยภาคที่แล้วจะรู้ว่าเบเวอรี่แม่งแบบมันไม่จำเป็นต้องทำแต่มันทำแล้วมันเสกเวิร์กอ่ะคือแม่งเล่นโดยสัญชาตญาณแบบโดยแท้จริงของแท้เลยเฮีย
Ooh, good punishment on 90 frames of Sagat.
ไอสัตว์มึงบวกเท่าไหร่วะบวก1บวก2บวก4บวก6แม่งนั่งแต่กลาง
Exposing. Ooh, good punishment on 90 frames of Sagat.
Yeah, and just like that, right? It's 2-0. I've seen High Score with so many good Tiger uppercuts, right? I think he has been like, I've seen 4 or 5 great Tiger uppercut anti-airs, but here he is sitting 0-2 against Bravery. Now, Bravery's burned out. I wouldn't be surprised if Bravery takes this at this point. Right. Oh, where the cross-up jumping? Unfortunate. All right, here goes. Can he chip him out? Is that a chip sequence? Come on, High Score. Oh, my.
ไอ้เหี้ยโคตรตลกดูนี่
All right, here goes. Can he chip him out? Is that chips?
ไม่ใช่คือ
the cross
พูดง่ายๆไฮตากอร์มันกลัวลุกขึ้นมา CA ใช่ไหมไ เบลลี่โคตรอ่านขาดว่ามึงไม่กล้ากดหรอกไม่กดปุ่มเลย
Some jumping, unfortunate.
ทั้งที่มันกดโฮเอ็กตามด้วย CA2 ชนะแล้วแต่แม่งกลัวเว้ย
Alright, here goes. Can he chip him out? Is that chip sequence? Come on, I swear. Oh my.
ผู้เล่นสัตยานดิบโดนแท้ไอ้เหี้ยไม่มีใครเก่งกว่าเบลลี่แล้วทีนี้
What do we say, right?
It's a speed run. He was minus on the frames,
run
burnt
ไอ้เหี้ย
out. That I think that impact.
พูดตรงๆนะไฮสกอร์นี่โฮไม่เก่งความรู้สึกผมนะเพราะว่าแบบการเล่นจะกัดแล้วอะไรพวกเนี้ยต้องเป็นคนที่แบบโฮเก่งเหมือนถึงเอเก่งปล่อยให้แบบเบลลี่มันได้คิดหลายรอบเกินไม่ควร
Hours bravely. He's sort of living in this opposite universe where the mirror gauge is immaterial to him. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
เรียบร้อย
Yeah, exactly, right? And here we go, right? Again, right? You have some kind of momentum from high score. You have the DPs. You have the EX. I don't think he's missed an EX.
แรงยังไง
An OD uppercut
เหี้
yet.
ยขนาดนั้นนะ
Okay, and he's probably. I don't know if he's gonna win this.
ได้ไงวะสุดยอดเบลลี่
That has to be defeating. Yeah, you can have a really great sequence against Bravery, but he's just so unperturbed by the momentum that you're trying to establish. And the jump in.
Oh my goodness, see?
คิงคองมีอยู่จริง
Making
King Kong
the
low.
Tiger uppercut with and the full 3-0 finish straight
King Kong มีจริง
present seemingly
3-0 ด้วยคะแนนแต้มที่ใกล้เคียงกัน แบบเท่าไหร่ผมดูแล้ว2136 2161ไม่ได้ช่วย สุดท้ายมันอยู่ที่แบบว่ารูปเกมณตอนนั้นว่าคุณคิดอะไรอยู่แผนเกมความกล้าที่จะเล่นไฮสกอร์ถ้ามุมมองผมนะไฮสกอร์ไม่กล้าเล่นด้วยซ้ำเพราะแบบกลัวเบลลี่ลิงเบลลี่ไม่งานขาดว่าไฮสกอร์ไม่กล้าเล่นแม่งกดไม่หยุดเลยไอ้สัตว์โอ้ my god กูถามจริงยอด
Now you're trying to
สมแล้วที่เป็นแบบคิงคอง on the on sea
establish and
คิงคองที่แบบไม่ได้มาถึงคิงคองพี่บอลลิงแต่ว่าคิงที่แปลว่าคิงไอ้เหี้ย
the Tiger uppercut with and the full 3-0 finish straight round seemingly so. High score wasn't able to really establish much of a presence there. Wow, that was as much sort of praise as we
ดูได้ยังกับพี่ดิไอ้เหี้ยกูถามจริงใครไม่ไปมึนบ้างเลยเวลาเล่นกับเบลลี่นะผมแบบพูดตรงๆนะโดนคือโดนถ้าคุณไม่กล้ากดเลยมันจะกดปุ่มไม่หยุดอันนี้คือแบบทริคเล็กๆน้อยๆของผู้เล่นนะ
we're keeping
แต่
on
ว่าคู่นี้ไม่ใช่คู่ที่ผมอยากดูคู่ต่อไปอยากดูคู่ต่อไป
then I have
ดูแล้วครับนี่
Xian versus
พี่เต้ยปะทะเซียนโอ้โหต้องเกิดสตอรี่ป่ะกองนี้ต้องเปิดสตอรี่ป่ะคือถ้าคนไม่รู้นะส่วนใหญ่จะไม่รู้กันตอนภาค5เซียนเป็นคนสอนพี่เต้ยสอนผมเนี่ยเล่นแล้วแบบฝีมือเราพัฒนาขึ้นมาจริงเขาพูดง่ายๆคือเซียนนี่คือแบบพูดไงดีอะแบบเป็นอาจารย์ถ้าจะเป็นอาจารย์สอนเล่นสตรีทได้เลยสำหรับผมนะเพราะว่าตอนภาค5เราถึงจุดตันแล้วเล่นไปถึงจุดหนึ่งแล้วมันตันคนที่แบบมาสอนอะไรพวกนี้คือเซียนมันทำให้แบบฝีมือเราก้าวกระโดดขึ้นไปจะมีช่วงหนึ่งที่ผมกับพี่เต้ยไปเล่นกับเซียนบ่อยมากเล่นเกือบทุกวันเลยนะนี่พูดจริงเพราะตอนนั้นเซียนกับว่าเขาก็ต้องการจะปราบต่อล่าสิงคโปร์ตอนนั้นใครชื่อเหรอลืมชื่ออ่ะแล้วก่อนสิงคโปร์มี3เรื่องอะไรพูดง่ายๆแบบมีท็อป3ของสิงคโปร์อยู่คนที่ชนะงานแข่งทั้งหมดของซีคือถ้าแบบไปสิงคโปร์จะมี3ชื่อนี้ก็คือแต่ก่อนนะไม่ใช่ตอนนี้แต่ตอนนี้มีเบลลี่อยู่มีเซียนมีชื่อเฮียอะไรวะที่แบบมีแบนดอนแล้วก็ลอล่าคนท้ายชื่ออะไรลืมชื่อที่ชื่อไม่ออกเองเนี่ยลอล่าคนท้ายที่เป็นเก่งๆเลยเอางี้สุดท้ายแล้วมันเหมือนงูกินหางเซียนชนะแบนดอนวะหรือแบนดอนชนะเซียนเซียนชนะแบนดอนชนะคนเนี้ยที่เล่นลอล่าแล้วลอล่าคนเนี้ยชนะ เซียนอีกทีหนึ่งมันเลยกลายเป็นแบบนี้ผมลืมชื่อแล้วเนี่ยแต่ก่อนเล่นโคตรจริงอะลอล่าที่แบบว่าเป็นลอล่าท็อปวันของฝั่งซีไม่ใช่พี่เต้ยนะแต่ว่าตอนหลังพี่เต้ยน่าจะเก่งกว่าคิดว่านะแล้วก็แบบเหมือนเรามาซ้อมกันเนี่ยเราซ้อมกันแบบบ่อยมากเป็นเดือนเป็นแบบนั่งเล่นจนตี 2 ตี 3 ตี 4มีช่วงนึงที่ผมนั่งเล่นแบบ6 โมงเช้ากับพี่เต้ยในช่วงไรดีซึ่งถ้านับได้ว่าเซียนคือคนสอนแบบเล่นสตรีทหรือว่าสอนให้เก่งขึ้นคือมันเป็นสตอรี่แหละแบบว่าแบบเซียนเป็นอาจารย์ของผมกับพี่เต้ยกันเอาคำนี้แล้วคือแบบว่าทุกการแข่งผมกับพี่เต้ยไม่เคยชนะเซียนเลยแล้วแบบว่าแบบเราชอบมาก็ต้องคุยกันว่าเฮียแพ้เซียนอย่างเงี้ยอะไรเงี้ยแต่มันเหมือนอีกนิดนึงนะตอนภาค 5ว่าแบบอีกนิดนึงจะแบบชนะเซียนแล้วอะไรเงี้ยน่าเสียดายผมอยากดูคู่นี้ผมจำได้ว่ามีวัววอเดลรอบไหนไม่รู้เขาก็เจอกันพี่เต้ยกับชนะแล้วพี่เต้ยแบบไปแลบมาแล้วไปซ้อมมาเราจะมาดูกันว่าผลลัพธ์เป็นยังไงอันดับ 1เมืองไทยครับตอนนี้พี่เต้ยชัวร์อย่างไงขี้อวยปะ อย่าลืมนะพี่เต้ยทุเรียนขอทุเรียน2 โลมากขนาดทุเรียนปะน่าใช่ไหม
The bells here on the winner
ลืมบอกครับคนที่ฝั่งเบลคือคนไทยใช่ไหมเอาชื่อพี่เต้ย
side.
ฝั่งขวา
All right, here we go. Very familiar. Yep, Xian was dabbling a bit with. He's since gone back to his DJ in the last couple of tournaments. You like to see that from him.
That's right. I think the like I said, Xian mentioned to me. I think his theory is correct. The laggier the setup, the better Kimberly does. We're playing online, man. Everyone has their own, they're perfect. I don't know, 144, 240 hertz monitors, and they're in the perfect setup. So you're not gonna scam people with Kim's drive rush. So he's back to the old faithful DJ. Of course, Xian hasn't done. This isn't guaranteed for Xian because he has lost to Bells in previous World Warriors, especially last season's World Warriors. He actually told me he was kind of worried, and as you can see, Bells takes round 1, running to Bells at the last top 8. He was kind of happy that I beat Bells. And this character is kind of in the ascendancy. Hibiki the Beast with Lily winning the most recent Japanese World Warrior. So man, this character is kind of like doing work, and she's here at our
Yeah, if you're gonna call yourself the Beast, especially in Japan, that carries a lot of weight, and I think it's an approval. To win a World Warrior in one of the most stacked regions is simply a testament, I think, not only to ability to sort of channel the potential from this character. You don't really see her all that often. One up. Okay, now tied against Xian, so let's see where this plays out.
Yeah, the question for the last game was whether or not Xian could finish Bells off without using his level 3, and the answer is the affirmative. So he goes in without that big disadvantage, and so both players. So yeah, you see, you reacted at the active frames on her low fears there. So active. I mean, she has one good button, and it's very good. So I don't know if that's good or bad game design, but nevertheless, is she gonna spend? No, she's not. Xian in a bad position here.
Gotta get Half-Life. Twice now has Bells jumped in at the opportune moment. Okay, Xian just getting some breathing. Trying to even up both the light and the huge leads here.
And that's a testament to Bells' pressure that Xian was going to use that level 3 off a light. So he really needed that moment. Bells now, any move, any touch will kill. He has level 3.
What? A prime jump in gets to swap the sides as well. The perfect parry.
ตายปะ Oh my god ตายปะ
Again, a little mistimed with his jump in. It wasn't safe. Bells, great recognition on the height of Xian's jump and pressing the parry at the perfect moment, as it were, taking that one touch and kill to take it in this pivotal first round.
That is unfortunate, right? If you're Cien losing like that, you kind of like swung it back, you made the correct reads, you get perfect parried into combo into CA. All right, so here again is where we see Cien's mental fortitude, because I would be kind of tilted if I was him, but you know, it's Cien we're talking about, right? The man with all the experience. So let's see if that affects him or not. The bells early on again. Ooh.
Wow, Lily's small stature allowing her to dunk the
มาตอนที่แบบมันไฟบอลอยู่มันรีแอคไอ้ทอร์นาโดไอ้ได้อะจริงๆที่มันทำได้
punch from Cien's punish. Not sure if that's
Oh
a
my
character
God.
specific thing. Or he's going to get another chance. But only gets a 2 hit, not too much damage.
อะไรอะ
What is going on here? Again, allowing that to go unpunished.
That's what happens when you have all the time in the world to think about your punish.
Sometimes that's a good
โคตรเขียวฟรีไอ้เหี้ย
great point. You have your opponent right where you want them. Okay, good jump in. Takes the back. Now this is the second time that he's had this
ไม่เป็นไรดี
situation
จ่ายกระจาย
versus Cien. Last time, as you recall, Bells with that perfect parry. He's not get a chance here. As Cien takes it with the level 2 perfect rhythm.
Yeah, Cien managing to kind of snipe out, get it, has a good feel definitely for Bells and command grab timing. And I would say, yeah, if I was Bells, I'm not sure if I'd be command grabbing in instances where I can lose the match. If it lives, so I think that's something, I don't know, either that or Bells has a little bit of data from Cien before, but nevertheless, here we go. Cien kind of low on gauge.
He's been able to just jump in at the perfect moment. Good stagger. This looks safe. And that's what Cien wanted to do in the first round. At least get a safe jump in. Bells with the pressure, light. Oh! Okay, step media, but gets caught on the backdash.
Yeah, you know, command Bells, right? So great pressure in the corner. But you know, even though Cien, I think, did like a backdash to kind of avoid her follow-up from the Wingstock. So, I mean, Cien with great defense, but Bells with even better. Here we go again, right? The momentum switch from with command grab from Bells, but Bells is still going to take it.
So Cien's concerns going up against Bells previously have really manifested here. You could see why he was so fearful of his opponent. Good despite Bells didn't really stray very far from his game plan. Yes, he sort of Cien had sort of jumped in, taken the corner, but Bells was still able to withstand those reads. Still went for the gamble and wasn't offset too much for his game play, and he's up 2-0 now. This is a very commanding lead against Cien. Can he claw back? Just going for the YOLO dash. See if this is a change of strategy for him. But again, the small height of Lily ducking gracefully under that standing heavy punch.
Oh, but Cien unperturbed, as you can see, with that standing heavy punch again. But that time, Bells, aka Lily, aka Bells, was standing up. So, ooh, forward heavy punch, beating the sway. That's interesting. It's a testament to Bells' command of this match again with the right jump-ins, man. That even though he's made a couple of big whiffs on his command grab, he's still 2-0 up against Cien. This has a read as to when Cien wants to kind of like throw fireballs, or you know, when Cien wants to hang back. So yeah, let's see if Cien can change the momentum back into his favor. If anyone can do it, it's Cien, of course.
Bells has been able to back off from, and Lily has a really high arcade jump. To be able to see that and get 2 or 3 of those successful jump-ins has really offset the damage that perhaps he's missed. With command grabs, gets wall splat.
Can he finish? What?
Oh, what is this reset of sorts? Wow. That was an interesting play at the very end. Maybe didn't have enough gauge to finish the combo off, but left his combo unfinished. Again, mashing, as you should in a...
ถามเจ้าตัวเลย จงใจหรือหลุดบอกฉันที จงใจหรือหลุดบอกฉันที โอ้เชียร์หมดใจพี่ชายคนดีอ่ะเชียร์หมดใจพี่ชายสุดโหดเวอร์ไปแล้ว3-0ต้องแชมป์แล้วนะอย่างนี้ดีวะเบอร์ 1เมืองไทยอะไปให้สุดน้องเชียร์อยู่อะใช่ไม่สดทุกคนให้ดู
Gary
ข้างหลัง
keeps the situation, but Bell's the Yomi under the Yomi somehow blocked that and finished his supporting opponent.
somehow block that ไอสัตว์
on situation
For that, no, not
for a long time. The me right, we like to get things or just
the
but is don't want to take a for versus music for friends. All right, we
แต่
still
พี่ต้นเหรอว้าว
have a Kimberly here rocking her new outfit as well, and complaining about her crouching medium punch that it for some reason is able to anti-air very effectively. I don't know if we're gonna see that this time around, but yeah, the match is started. I don't think I've seen these guys in a top 8 before. Cypher, aka Snowdrop, he man of many names against Music Friends, of course, very consistent top 8 dude here with the setup, the hook hand, Spencer early, right in time.
โอเวอร์เกินนี่
Get off me.
first OD.
โอ้แบกแดด
Good frame trap.
อุ้ย
Right, you gotta do this. Finish your
What is that?
food. Finish your food. No, so unfortunate. Oh my goodness, Music for Friends with all the right reads. Even though Cypher managed to get an OD DP out, you know, he just had all the right reads but couldn't finish his food. Is that gonna, you know, stay on his mind? I think the story of this top 8 so far has been like mental. Like people who have been on the ascendancy or should
ทำไม
be
พี่ต้นโดนโหแล้วถึงวิ่งมาสไลด์วะ
winning, kind of had unexpected things happen to them, you know, can they recover?
Yeah, I think Jury block. What is going on here? Just wild to play. All right, let's see if Music Friends can capitalize on this interesting exchange. Speaking of not finishing your food, both players here, questionable execution. All right.
Okay. Someone to learn. Oh, let's go.
Wow,
I love that sequence. I love that sequence. The teleport, then Cypher with the DI, and then the Music for Friends with the carry. Man, that's like highlight reel material. That was so flashy. That was so cool.
โอ้วิสวย
Ooh, big throw in the corner from the back. Okay.
The third OD from Jury now. It worked out in most cases. All the way to the corner end of life for Kimberly here.
Cypher built up that level 3, I think second last hit, so good awareness from Cypher to kind of know that he would build the bar for his level 3 in order to kill. So again, this is a very momentum swingy match, it seems. So let's see who can wrest control of the momentum here. Anti-air?
Wow.
ได้ไงทุเล่ไอ้เหี้ย
Wow, anti-air. Okay.
With that? Okay, that's new.
Hey, we've seen, like you said, he's got the low medium punch, he's got that, the anti-air with the fireball too, and the juggle. I've seen. What is these resets? Okay, they're working.
เดี๋ยวรีเซ็ตด้วยสัตว์เวอร์
Been the story of today's tournament. Cheeky resets.
โอ้
Cheeky
อันนี้คืออะไรครับ
moment
of today's tournament. Cheeky resets.
คือมันลบอยู่เข้าใจครับมันเตะไม่ถึงนะโห โอ้ขี้โกงอะ
cheeky momentum
เฮ้ย
shifts.
เรียบร้อยไปเลย
You'll
ตัว
have to see it, right?
ตัวไปเลย
It's kind of dynamic.
ตัวไปเลย
It's nice. Okay, he's gonna spend double bombs. No, that's gonna
เอ้ย
explode.
ไม่โดนด้วยเหรอ
He-
โอ้โห
the
ตัวเลย
wrong
เลย
setup for that bomb to like hit Jury on the way down for Kim. Okay, but he has no
Yao.
bombs now. He's gonna
Yao.
reload. Nope.
Seen Xian do some variation of that where
Yeah.
even if the opponent wakes up with OD, as Cypher has done about 4 times this match. Oh,
อุ้ย
good.
เฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยเฮ้ย
That means that the bombs still sort of
Yeah,
take
yeah,
out
yeah,
the opponent,
yeah.
sort of covering all your bases. But as you so aptly noted, Music for Friends probably doing the wrong setup and Cypher able to get
ไป
out
ที่
of
ไทม์
that.
ชัวร์เฮ้ยแต่พันนิด
Yeah,
ไม่
you
ได้
can do that against Jury if you have less frame advantage. But then I think he had too much frame advantage. Bombs explode in the middle. Sorry, yeah. So now all of a sudden, ooh,
ตัวเดินเร็ว
ascendancy that is lethal. Yeah,
ถ้า
good
ตัว
stuff
โดนแล้ว
here
นะ
from
แต่เกือบ
Cypher.
ตัวละครที่ตัวเดินเร็วมากไอ้นี่จะมีนักกีฬาตัวที่มัน
Right,
ได้
I've been like kind of like focused on the Kim, right? Unfortunately, Z, that's my bias, right? How do you think Cypher's doing? What is Jury doing right that has put Cypher up in this commanding 2-0 lead? Do you think?
จริงๆนะทุกคน
I think all of his ODs, wake ups, has been correct on the
ไม่รู้ไงตอบแชทเพิ่ม
guess. His damage output has been greater, obviously, but the anti-air variations, whether through luck or by design, has just been on point. Kimberly unable to. Okay, that was even called for, but it still hit. So he's about 5 for 5 on those ODs, and his reads, his intuition has just really been perfect thus far. I don't think I've seen a block OD from Jury thus
ไม่หนัก
far.
ได้ด้วยโคตรโหดเลย
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He just
Why?
has the
bye.
number. I don't
ที่ต่อไป
sense that that Cypher has a better game plan. He just has a better read on the person. It feels, but yeah,
Really?
right. Oh, and then the
Ooh, the
overheads.
resets.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's another
the
thing too,
resets,
right?
the overheads, man.
The damage output, and that's been enabled through these mid resets on the overhead, is again, are we on the brink of yet another 3-0? Music for Friends has something to say about that. Good anti-air with the elbow.
อะไรวะเนี่ย
Okay, 6 of 6 now, if I'm
Sui.
counting correctly.
All right, he is gonna probably go for level
Wow.
3. No, goes for double bomb setup. Okay, hit on the
อะไรอะ
ground, come back down, full damage. All right,
Yeah.
that is interesting. He
อะไรนี่คือเหี้ยอะไรอันนี้คือเหี้ยอะไร
full 3. No, goes for
นะ
double bomb
ห
setup.
นึ่ง
Okay, hit
สอง
on the
Nice.
ground, come back down,
Tam.
full damage.
เหี้ยอะไรดา
All
เมจ
right, that is
The damage.
interesting. He went for the damage into level
Yeah, no.
3, and so this is definitely not going to kill, but he has full bar. Definitely his game move
โอ้โห
one.
จ่าย
Oh.
เฮ้ย
Why not? It's been hitting.
Yeah, that was 7 out of 7, right?
It'll keep going. Let's see if that streak can continue for Cypher. He's been perfect on his Yomi.
อุ้ย
Oh, wow, what a great guess on the way down. Friends, trying to do the ambiguous setup on that frame. Cypher able to block. Okay, here we go. His gambling has finally caught up to him.
ยาว
At the Marina Bay
Yeah, one.
Sands. Wait, it's just a numbers
Wait,
game.
อะไรอะ
Oh, wow, what a jump out. But did he do
อะไรอะ
the dive kick after that? Nice. These are friends with the whoa, the shimmy
Yeah,
of sorts.
everyone trying to go for resets today, Z.
Yeah, what is going on? They've got clear combo pads, but instead of finishing the food, they're like, no.
ตาย
Right,
Get
and
greedy
another
and go for
3-0.
second.
Yeah, people not finishing their food today, and because they don't finish their food, we're getting like 3 O's. There's something away from time.
What is pressing? What's happening? It is big. It's really
3-2 is yeah. As Koji on the other hand, okay, that I know, yeah, you're right. He's playing Ken. He probably is. That might be
funny
the thing too, but the clean thing.
the clash. Or
What kind of-
certainly no board. And
ผม
this
แก่
is just a
คน
button.
แก่ก็อยู่
Is
ดู
a
แก่
button check when
ยังรู้ซ้ำว่าไซเฟอร์คือใครไอ้เหี้ยแจ้งเขา2001
okay, so
ยัง
I
ไม่เจ
don't
อเลยแรงนี้ให้กูเด็กแต้ม
but in so here spikes I am
Proceed.
because both like
พี่
wherever you are.
Start
or kind of extreme
งานเวอร์ครับพี่คือหนูเวลาไม่พอไง
time of year. Whereas, yeah, if you're in a place
where the smart
ด่วนโอเค
away from their bread and butter, it's time to also evaluate
โอจิเหรอเหตุผลส่วนตัวโทษที
where the smart money is going. And Tokido is certainly a good indicator, a bellwether player
เข้ามาได้ไงวะ
picking the strongest
เก้าเลย
characters.
เวอร์ไอ้ตัดเล่นอย่างเงี้ย
Right. So yeah, we saw a little bit of like a slowdown earlier in between the fights. So I hope we don't see it again. I want a good clean fight between these two. And I'm talking about clean. That was dirty, man.
It's like, let's do a lag check. And if there's any indication that there is slowdown, I'm just gonna drive impact to you because I know from the check that it wasn't perfect.
Very rare. Like Koji, known for his reactions. That guy has good reactions, man. Like he got DI'd so early, and like the ball, the cones on Roxas 32. Yeah. Ooh, blocked that. Okay. But okay, if I know what's going through Koji.
เอาเฮ้ยใบแอบขอโทษนะครับทุกคนผมใบแอบ
His head. It's like that's a message. I'm sending a signal, right? That was blocked, but it's fine, right? So some players are gonna like, yeah, that's a signal. I'm telling you, I could do this on Wake Up, So he may or may not do it again. So that might, sometimes the information, the communication, what was conveyed is worth it, even though he lost the round. But man, he still has a bit of ways to climb against Roxas 32. But man, he still has a bit of ways to climb against Roxas 32's Goki.
Rox is trying to bait out with the demon flip. He's been good on his anti-air, so he's at least gotten that. But he's trying to test. He's been good on his anti-air, so he's at least gotten that. Demon flips. He's been good on his anti-air, so he's at least gotten that. But he's trying to test Koji's patience as he has to hold himself out of the corner. That's our matching color.
Yeah, should be able to kill, but then
โทษนะครับคุณนี้ต้องเร็วหน่อยพอดีใบแอบ
and this could be a checkmate situation. If Koji wins this, man, that's gonna be crazy. Right, smart move, Odi Hadouken, because level 1s generally aren't fireball invincible. So that was quick, right? Story of the top 8 so far. Quick matches. Now roster 2-1-0. I hope we don't get another 3-0.
What?
What
a bait. He says, we'll punish me, but not in time.
Yeah, that was a cool sequence. Option selects on option selects raw drive rush into raw overhead. The disrespect.
Like, the lag check was enough for me to confirm that I'm gonna use raw overhead, raw DI. I actually appreciate that Rox is using that information gathering on his opponent. Is actually coming to play here. Like,
ก็ยังได้ไงวะ
Yeah, in your words, right? Respect that hustle, man. I respect that hustle here from Roxas 32. But he finds himself in a little bit of a deficit. Let's see if Koji can.
ทุเรศมากไอ้ทายเหี้ยเนี่ยเดี๋ยวเปิดเกมแล้วไม่เดี๋ยวกูเปิดเกมอยู่เป็นอะไรที่โคตรทุเรศเลยนะครับผมเป็นแบบที่ควรเกิดขึ้นในเกมนี้น่ารังเกียจอะจริงๆตัวกูก็มีอะพอเป็นดาคุม่าแล้วมันแบบรับไม่ได้บอกแบบตามตรงนี่เราพอไว้ก่อนถ้าเก็ตคอมโบ-4คืออะไรวะ-4ที่ไม่มีใครแตะต้องได้ไอ้เนี่ยโอ้เหี้ยเกิน-4ที่ชาร์จไฟบอลได้ด้วยดิใช่ไหมกดสีเกมทำไงไม่เคยเล่นดิแต่ละพันนี้ยังไงพันนี้ไม่เท่าไหร่ตัวมันอยู่ไกลมันเดินออกได้4เราไป3โอ้สุดยอด the best เด้อไม่ชอบการส่วนตัวใบแอบครับใบแอบยอมรับว่าใบแอบเท่าที่แล้วกัน
Come back, but then that's a really good sequence again from Roxas 32.
แต่มุ่งตรงนะอย่าให้เฮียนี่มองเหรอนิ้วผมอยู่ไหนนิ้วผมอยู่ขวาแล้วผมอยู่เนี่ยนี่ อย่าให้ยันนี่อย่าให้ยันนี่อย่าให้ยันนี่เข้ามากกว่านี้เฮ้ยรับไม่ได้
Koji kind of always finding himself a little bit low on drive gauge. I don't know why. I haven't seen that much dry DRCs from.
ไม่ใช่แบบรู้จักกันไหมเป็นส่วนตัวไม่รู้จักแต่คือภาคแล้วโคตรไม่มีทรงอ่ะถ้าพูดตรงๆอ่ะภาคนี้มันก็แบบแปลกๆเล่นแบบจะกดก็กดกูจะกดอารมณ์เหมือนเบเวอรี่อ่ะ
Koji, but somehow he's always very low. Okay, now he's in the corner. Rockstar 32.
เนี่ยอันนี้
He's
อะไร
always very low. Okay, now he's in the corner. Rockstar 32. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, he's gonna finish that. That was weird.
What was that?
Like another 3-0. What's going on?
Something was in the air, imaginary, that Koji saw, and
สวย
just uppercutted.
สวยสวย
nothing.
เราจะชมตามเนื้อผ้านะ
Rox
Tự
is
biết là khắc định đấy.
capitalizing
Wow,
on that
so it's
mistake. Here he's going to get a back
One.
throw, retain corner control.
เฮ้ยไม่หนักมันบวกอ่ะ
His opponent
กระโด
into
ด
the corner. Okay.
จี
Koji's
จี
out now. But now he's down bad on the gauge.
ดูนี่ไง
Right, Koji again, right? Flirting with burnout, and that's actually burnt out here. He's in.
นี่คืออะไร
Koji
Can't connect it.
again, right?
นะ
Flirting with
ของบุกเยอะ
burnout, and that's actually burnt out here. He's
Yeah,
in
but-
a parry situation. Can Rockstar 32 trip him out? Yes. Ooh, that was here. He's in a parry situation. Can Rockstar 32 trip him out? Yes.
อ่า
Ooh,
มัน
that
จริงๆมันก็ตาย
that was interesting because that was a hit.
แต่จริงๆถ้าเป็นผมว่ารอโดนฮิตไฟบอลฮิตหนึ่งแล้วอาจจะซีหนึ่ง
That wasn't a block, right? He
He
just
just
ate
let
that
go of his
Hadouken.
joystick. He's like, I'm through with this. And Rox is, following up his Hadouken. Akuma's so good. It's like, whoa, what is that missed juggle opportunity? Seeing some uncharacteristic misses from Koji, not only letting his fireball down, but kind of jump in, but no cross-up attack.
ไปเลย
All right, so I was gassing up Koji a little bit, right? Saying like he does better the longer the set goes. All right, so this is the time, Koji, time to like show us your huge big brain reads here against Rock.
show you the back pin here ไอ้สัตว์
There we go, perfect parry. That feels good. Double perfect parry in a row. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right,
all right
Both fair.
ไอ้สัตว์ระหว่างที่คนเราอยู่ที่ปี 2025 ไอ้เหี้ยโกจิแม่งอยู่ปี 3025 ไปแล้วไอ้เหี้ย
Double perfect parry in a row. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Both fair.
เรียกเหรอ
Double perfect parry
พูด
in
เป็
a
น
row.
เล่น
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
ไม่ใช่เดา
Oh,
Let's go.
right through the fireball. You asked for the big brain reads, and you got it. Koji delivering the 9,000 health on Goki, not able to withstand that. We need more of that from Koji if we are to avoid yet another 3-0 run. The perfect parries are coming out. Koji seemingly coming alive now, much more
เกลียดเลยแต่ลูกเกลียดเลยแต่ลูกเกลียดเลยแต่ลูกเกลียดเลย
Right. So here we go, right? Oh, thank you so much, Koji. You are, follow the script, man, right? You get better the longer the game goes, right? So that was like 9,000 IQ move there. But again, he's low on drive gauge. You gonna burn him out?
เสร็จแล้วเสร็จปะ
No.
เสร็จ
Ooh,
Wow,
that can
the
kill.
fireball.
Wait, Z, wait.
He might be alive.
ตาย
Wait a second.
ไม่ตายได้
Okay,
ยังไง
fireball might
Sliver.
chip to death
One.
though. Okay, fireball. Wait a second. Okay, fireball might chip to death though.
แล้วก็โอเคมันสมเหตุสมผลในระดับหนึ่งของมันเลยเข้าใจได้ ไอ้ตัด
I respect that.
ไอ้เหี้ยยากามิยังขำอ่ะใครก็รู้ไอ้เหี้ย
Respect that.
Wow, what a
ดูหน้ายากามิดิเดี๋ยวดูหน้ายากามิดิ
combo there from Roxas. That
Yeah,
was very impressive. Koji put up a valiant effort, but was unable to overturn today's trend, which has been 3 O's on 3 O's.
ดูด้วยซ้ำ
Yeah, I sense something juicy happening, right? But then
ไอ้เหี้ยดูดิพี่เตอร์อยู่ปะขำไอ้เหี้ยเหนื่อยอ่ะขำจนเหนื่อยไอ้เหี้ยเอามันหน่อยอย่าปล่อยให้มันอย่าปล่อยให้เด็กมันเทพเยอะชอบแกล้งคนที่หมายเลยหมายโดนพี่เต้พี่ต้วนพี่เต้แล้ววะหมายโดนพี่ต้วนเฉยกูยังชอบเลยไอ้เหี้ย
I don't know. Then I hesitation going for the
จริ
level
ง
one.
หน้าต่อยหนังออกมาขออนุญาตแต่พอมึงต่อยแบบไกลๆกล้าเย็บเบาไม่ไกลตัวละครดีตัวละครดีมันมีเซตอัพดีใช่ไหมอ๋อตั้งไว้พอดีตั้งไว้เล่นกับพีเตอร์ต้องจบด้วยคอมโบอะไรสักอย่างแล้วจะมีมันจะมีคอมโบแล้วก็มีโอ้เฮ้ยเฮลิคอปเตอร์อ๋อแต่มันมีนี่ไอ้ที่แบบจบนี้เสร็จแล้วก็นี่ไงบวก 2ใช่ไหมแต่ว่าน่าต่อยหนักมันน่าจะมีแบบเนี่ยลม 1จะหาบวกน่าจะหาบวกได้ไม่รู้จะมันจะคอมโบแล้วยังไม่เป็นไรว่ากันดูต่อเดี๋ยวไอ้เหี้ย
And then Ross is 32 just not doing anything.
Everyone wants to take apart the super moon, calling out to the players, luring them outside, up against Cypher. We'll see if the speedruns continue on. It is Xian going up against Cypher. It's going to be a long distance battle. Fireballs. The lore. Wow. Okay. So that heavyweight is missing more, not just on Lily, but Dowson as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Lunar New Year. No, it's like the Lunar Moon Festival or something, right? Everyone's eating their moon cakes, stuff like that, right? So there's something in the air. So hopefully it doesn't continue though. But off the bat, man, Xian is not doing too good here against Cypher.
Oh, what? Good punish from Cypher. Uncharacteristic miss perhaps there from Xian, leaving himself open to punish vulnerability. Cypher capitalizing.
Yeah, that's right? It's that's very unusual for Xian. I've never seen him kind of like go that route before. Again, the bane of Xian's existence, getting anti-air, parried, perfect parried. Oh no.
Hey.
Alright, gets the opening. Combo extender off the OD. Air slash. Okay, get off me. Nice pick up off the anti-air jab. What is going on? Wall to wall combo.
Coast to coast, right? Coast to coast, so that he doesn't have to use his level 3, just use his level 1. Of course, the gauge for DJ is really important because DJ's level 1 is not invincible, only his level 2. So Xian needs kind of like that insurance.
ว่างเฮียแต่2,001 2 ตัว I don't know man
package of at least 2 bars to make sure he has that kind of like meterless, drive gaugeless reversal. He's got Cypher in the corner. Cypher is about to get burned out. Chooses to take the hit. Is that going to pay off? But no, Xian
no way man I don't know.
The level 2 finish it.
All right. So that right, that butterfly effect. If Xian didn't have that optimal coast-to-coast combo, thus finishing in the level 2, he wouldn't have built up that optimal coast-to-coast combo. Thus finishing in the level 2, he wouldn't have built up that bar optimal coast-to-coast. That right, that butterfly effect. If Xian didn't have that optimal coast-to-coast combo, thus finishing in the level 2, he team top players from the rest of all of us
คุณต้องเล่นขนาดไหนถึงจะมีแต้ม 2,002 ตัวป่ะไม่เข้าใจเลย
your mortals. So here we go. Cypher immediately switching to the jury, which did well for him against Music for Friends. So let's see if this pays off against none other than
3-0 from jury last time. Let's see if the character swap from Cypher pays off. He was very trigger happy with the OD upper was Cypher. Let's see if that continues in this match.
You can see, I think the issue that Xian has had even in his game against Bells is that the anti-airs have been kind of a little bit lacking. But even as I say that, he's got Cypher in the corner. Again,
there it is.
1-1. Ooh, Xian choosing to burn himself out. Okay, that's interesting. No anti-air from Cypher. Goes for the DI. Xian doesn't go for the double there. Yeah, with the Sobat kick. And game. That was a little bit of a risky play there for Xian. Kind of pays off for him. Okay, again, the jump-ins, right? Jump-ins against Xian last few games.
What is this reset of sorts?
Wow.
I have no idea what that was.
The Exobot from far away, that's not going to do it.
So far.
Cypher on the board in the second match with a perfect round.
Yeah. Okay, both.
Good trade. Good trade, we'll take those.
Yeah, by, each other's projectiles, that's interesting. Nice tech.
นี่ก็ถ้าพูดกระตามตรงแล้วถ้าแบบตัวละครที่แบบอย่างจูเลียที่แบบไอ้เชี่ยโดนต่อยหนักโคตรทุเรศเลยซึ่งแบบ AA บางตัวมัน AA ไม่ได้ครับก็แบบว่าคิดว่าถ้าไม่ AA ก็เซฟก็ถือว่าโอเคนะที่แบบ
Okay, a little bit low on the drive gauge is Cypher. Both players playing full stream.
Able to get in when DJ does not have the down charge for the anti-air. Oh my. DJ
มึงแต้ม 2,000 จริงปะเนี่ย
does not have the down charge for the anti-air. Oh my god. While he has burned himself out, he still has an immaculate record of ODs.
ไม่มีซ้ำ
About 8 of 9 now. A good statistic for him, but now he has to play defense against Xian's combo pressure. Okay, he's got his stage back.
Yeah, excellent defense from Cypher. Yeah, just gonna say, manages to scrape through that burnout without much consequence. It's still though kind of like a one-hit. Yeah, and as I'm saying, that one-hit game from either both these players, and Xian gets that solid hit. Again, K2-0, but kind of felt a little bit more back and forth compared to most of the matches that we've had today, I think.
For putting up a good fight, more comfortable. Yep, there we go. Into a potential final match here.
That hit in front and then crossed up. That was so weird.
That was really weird too. Yes, that can't cross up, right? So you have to like walk under after blocking it.
เรากดต่อยเบาเสร็จแล้วเรากดแครี่เลย
That was so weird.
That was really weird too. Yes, that can't cross up, right? So you have to like walk under.
ทำไมเรากดยับแล้วเรากดแพรี่เนี่ยถ้าปกติตามคนปกติเราจะกดแบบต่อยเบาเสร็จใช่ไหมถ้าต่อยเบาเสร็จจะกดปุ่มเฮียก็ตามที่มันเป็นปุ่มกลางไม่ก็ตุ่มหนักของตัวละครแต่ละตัวนี่กดแพรี่แต่
I have no idea, but somehow Xian with the correct blocks as well. All right, so we're back in the neutral, and the neutral has been like a pretty messy neutral.
เฮียคือเข้าใจได้ว่าภาคเนี่ยตัวละครบางตัวมันสกิปโดชั่วแต่คือถ้าโดนบังคับให้เล่นก็ต้องเล่นแต่คือไซเฟอร์โดนบังคับให้เล่นโดชั่วแล้วแบบทรงไม่มา
Between these two people, right? You expect kind of like clean see neutral, I think, between these two people, right? You expect kind of like clean, right? It's messy, right? With these like OD reversals and burnouts from the two.
เฮียอะไรเนี่ยมึงตั้ง2,000 จริงปะเนี่ย
Kind of like clean, right? It's messy, right? With these like OD reversals and burnouts from the two of them and all that kind of stuff. Okay. right? Can he kill with one bar? No, he doesn't need to. He knows that she does not have any meter left, and Xian is probably, I think, the best in the world at calculating the probably, I think, the best in the world at calculating the.
เขาบอกไม่ลบป่ะก็จ่ายเอ็กนี่เป็นเล่นลบได้ไงอะไรมาลบป่ะทำไมลบป่ะทำไมลบป่ะมันเป็นจังหวะป่ะมันลบได้ไงอ๋อทำผิดจังหวะถ้าสมมุติว่ามันกดอย่างนี้แล้วไม่เขียวมา ถ้ามันไม่ใช่บล็อกสตริงเราจะได้เหรออย่างนี้ป่ะใช่ไม่ใช่ดิเปลี่ยนเป็นถ้าเป็นถึงกล้ากดอ่ะมาจากอะไรขอดูหน่อย
probably, I think, the best in the world at calculating.
เนี่ยขอดูหน่อย watching heavy punch ไม่ใช่มันยืนต่ออะไรครับแปลว่าแบบ มันก็ปุ่มหนักใช่ไหมเนี่ยชัวร์ภาพก็คือถ้าแบบไม่มีทางที่แบบกดปุ่มกลางแล้วแบบมีโดนแต่มันจะติดกับสตริงแทนโอเคเลยกลายเป็นแบบว่าไอ้นี่หรอโทรครับโทรไม่ได้ครับกระจอกใช่ไหมมันเหมือนทุ่มเก็ตละแต่เซียนกดต่อยเลย
lethal in this game, so yeah, definitely not expecting him to mess that
ส่ง
up.
ไม่มา
What a
ถึง
nice
2,000 เลย
Did you say calculating lethal?
Lethal, not the legal fee, lethal fees, right? We could call it. Again,
I want to talk about that because that's such an interesting concept. And I did think that Xian had a good intuition, but that's such an important part.
มึงโดดอันไหนมันโดนมาโดด
Is that variables
ขออนุญาตไปดูครับ
and your to work in and
ไปแอดดีกว่า
yet again there was a really the word iteration, but it's last iteration.
ช่องนี้ขี้ไปแอด
But he does have like paid coaching and all that.
เรา
The drill
เราค่อนข้างจะมั่นใจว่าแบบเราชอบคนไหนเราก็เชียร์คนนั้น
that he teaches
Yeah,
are world class. You should pay money, good money. Respect. These guys are pretty evenly matched. I hope I'm correct.
We'll see about that. It's bid 3-0 and the perfect parry on the knee. Rock is already showing familiarity with the timing, the spacing against his opponent.
Ooh, nice OD. Tiger shot blow through Akuma's all stuff. I think he could have followed up with that, but then who knows, right? So here we get the new.
อันนี้คืออะไรโฮชา
I think he could have followed up with that, but then who knows, right? So here we get the neutral.
มันสกัดโฮชา
What's that? 11 frames.
Oh wow!
I'm so sorry, Sagat.
Rockets was really good at.
So sorry, Sagat.
Rockets was really good at. Ending the demon flip early. Like you said, the uppercut frames on Sagat not the quickest, and able to bait that out. But he gets what?
บวกอะ
Rock on the second hit of the overhead.
Yeah, High Score had lethal, but no. So again, right? So here we are, same story. Lots of players kind of like missing their lethal or missing guaranteed situations, and then now we need to see if they can mentally recover. That's gonna be tough. You throw an OD fireball, and that still gets punished. That is unfortunate. Nice, perfect parry there from High Score.
This is where Sagat gets most of his damage output.
แรงเวอร์
What are specific combos? Safe after that. Ooh.
Whoa.
Perfect parry. Okay, nice 3-hit confirm into the uppercut.
หลุดหลุด
This is
เย
the
อะ
combo, a little stubbiness on Sagat's normals. This is the combo, a little stubbiness on Sagat's normals.
ของไม่คือศูนย์
Light into knee. Okay, here we go. This is the back and forth that we talked about. We haven't really seen a matches that return to neutral. A lot more fireballs in this one. If you're a big fan of traditional Street Fighter, this is our first taste of it today.
Yeah, and both players kind of like showing that they're, you know, kind of their perfect parry game is kind of on point. Unfortunately, they've been perfect parrying the first hit of an OD, so I'd like to see like perfect parry, 2 hits of an OD. That would be pretty nice.
That's an ending Walker special. You got to be young for that one. Very difficult to do.
พี่ใจวะ
Yeah, so RJ, I mean, aka High Score, he's pretty young himself, and Ross is pretty young too. So yeah, I think they can do it if they can. But nice overhead.
When you put numbers in your name
ใช่เหรอ
instead of letters, because that's what
จริง
I.
เหรอสรุปไอ้2นี้เป็นเด็กเหรอเวอร์ยี่เด็กได้2,000เลยฮะยอม
I used to do. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a graffiti. And I'm gonna have like a cool name, and that's probably how I spelled High Score when I was a young chap in the arcades.
Or ZHI 111.
Exactly. That's
right.
for all you. Oh, fast uppercut. For all you AOL instant messenger.
Oh my god.
The embarrassing ones when you're a kid now still use.
เล่ที่ผ่านเลยเหี้ยท็อป4ไกลขนาดนั้นใครจะกล้ากดปุ่มวะ
I guess Rox is oh, despite his screen aim. Misses the corner, but good punish on the whip. Tiger knee that he was trying to get out
คือแบบ
of.
อยากดูคู่จบแล้ว
Good spacing. Roxas.
Yeah, I really like that punish from Roxas. Like, just goes for simple jab.
And is he listening? He just double parried the OD Dugan as if to show off his speed. Okay, good.
ไม่เคยเจอเขาชื่อไฮสกอร์ก่อนเลยก่อนได้สกัดผมไม่เคยเจอ
It's interesting, right? Like these two young players on form, I feel like the game just feels and looks different from when, I'm not gonna say any names, when other people are playing.
Oh, yeah,
that is important. Oh, good. Oh, Fox on the overhead too. That's how you know another and the overhead.
Yeah, 5 matches, right? So yeah, thankfully, finally we have a 1-1. So. Yeah, both, and like, yeah, it's nice to see kind of like a little bit of fireball wars between these. Whoa, nice, going perfect timing and angle to go through that fireball again.
Another one. Yes, the Tiger knee, when properly spaced, as High Score can go over the fireball. So I really like this matchup because it's not only
my god,
what a pickup there from Roxas, but it's also getting around. These fireball wars using all the tools that you can.
Okay.
Yep, a full hold.
Oh my god, that is the what I feel. Okay, I just want to say I think that's one of the coolest special moves in the game. The full hold heavy Tiger uppercut, man. You get that cinematic where he knees you in mid-air to the corner, man. And that, okay, just credit High Score, right, to RJ. He was burnt out, but then he still took the game. So well played, great backdash, man. That must be so frustrating for Roxas 32. So let's see if Roxas 32. I think this is pivotal. If he can get this round, this is a pivotal round. I feel like momentum is shifting in High Score's favor. Okay, great with punish.
Roxas. Okay, the jab. A lot of scaling, and it was a crouching Akuma on that combo, so maybe that's why he missed. But High Score dropping the combo midway. That's a little difficult.
Yeah, High Score's been kind of like dropping his combos quite a bit. I think the neutral he's been doing better, but he's been like, you know, not finishing a lot of food lately. So we'll see. He has got Roxas in the corner again. I think next clean hit from High Score kills. So, alright, this is an important round for Roxas 32.
Goes for the low and the stagger. Is this enough? Got the level 3 on deck and a low health bar. Cuba,
it's from a light. Okay, right, 2-1, right, 2-1, but it seems a little bit closer. But I think this the score does respect High Score's performance so far.
คือแย่พอเป็นคนรุ่นใหม่เลยแบบที่แบบไม่ได้เชียร์แล้วรู้สึกแบบดูไม่มันเลย พอดีที่กี้ผมกินไปห่าวมาไปห่าวคืออะไรคือแบบชาขาวมันจะแบบเหมือนพริกไทยอารมณ์เหมือนแต่อยู่ดีมันแบบมันเหมือนเพิ่งมาออกตอนนี้ผมร่างกายผมโคตรร้อนเลย
Or slightly edging it over Roxy to what a whip! What is my goodness! Yeah, you put slightly edging it over Roxy to what a whip! What is my goodness! Yeah, you don't expect that kind of whiff, I think, and then but nevertheless with the presence of mind to kind of
ทำไมไอ้ท่าเยี่ยนี่มาถึงคนเขาถึงไม่กดอะไรต่อไอ้ท่าเยี่ยนี่ไอ้ท่าเยี่ยนี่ไอ้ท่าเยี่ยนี่ทำไมอ่ะในเมื่อมัน-3ทำไมถึงเราถึงไม่กดอะไรต่อทำไมอ่ะเหตุผลอะไรไม่ได้ด้วยซ้ำนี่เหรอถ้าไม่เดี๋ยวเราถึงไม่แพชชั่นกดเราถึงไม่กดปุ่มโกโฮอ่ะผมเข้าใจได้เรื่องโกโฮแต่คือแบบเห็นหลายรอบแล้วแบบในเมนอัพเนี่ยทำไมนี่มัน-1ไอ้-3มันเพอร์เฟกต์ไว้ไม่ได้เนี่ยได้แต่ต้องกดเร็วมากใช่ไหมไม่ใช่ต้องกดรอแป๊บนึงห่วย ยากกันนะเหลือแก่แล้วแก่แล้วนะแก่แล้วอ่ะไม่เหมือนหนุ่มสาวแย่จริง
whip punish that. Nice perfect parry. Ooh, these kids with these reactions, the checks, man.
ไม่มีทางแมสไอ้เหี้ยแมสปุ่ม
Like clean. You get to see like the parry.
แมสปุ่มชัวร์
Ooh, these kids with these reactions, the checks, man.
แมสปุ่มไอ้เหี้ยอะไรวะ
Like clean. You get to see like the perfect.
All right, Tiger Din Rise. What a nice cross cut. Akuma out of the corner now. Yep, that's the perfect parry into mash buttons. You cannot. Wow, on the OD. I think most of the Tiger Dins thus far have been perfect parried. There was one that.
ทำไม
Ooh, maybe a little off speed that.
เกิดอะไรขึ้นนะขอดูดิ
I think most of the Tiger Dins OD.
ขอลองดิเปิดมา3 รอบแล้วเป็นไงเป็นเวกอัพเลยเดียวเวกอัพอะไรพันนะเห็นไหมทำไมโอ้โหเหลือเวลาเป็นล้านเลยเหรอโอเคโอ้เฮียดี
Most of the Tiger Knees thus far have been perfect parried. There was one that Hyper threw out. Ooh, maybe a little off speed that took the rounds. But other than that, Rox has been very good.
เอาชัวร์เฉยเด็กจริงเหรอ
I
like it. I like it.
ตายไหม
ถ้า
เข้ามุมแพ้นะ
The Tiger uppercut wouldn't have reached.
แพ้เลย
For the follow-up, but the jab wake-up takes it.
ใช่
Right, that might be so frustrating because that's the correct thing to do against Akuma if you're not sure what kind of like air option he's going to go for. Just go for the air turn. He still got punished on that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but nevertheless, right? High score here with.
ดาเมจดิมาจากอะไรอ่ะมันแรงอ่ะ
Right, that might be so frustrating because that's the correct thing to do against Akuma if you're not sure what kind of like air option he's going to go for. Just go for the air turn. But he still got punished on that. Oh my goodness. Okay, but nevertheless, right? High score here with the commanding lead here, but is forced to spend his level 3 at round 2. He wants to stay in this.
Wow.
Ooh, that's the air-to-air he was trying to show off last time.
กล้ากดต่อย
Nice checks, nice buttons. Both these players with great, like, kind of neutral and footsies, right? I think they've traded a couple of times as well. Just going to show that I think their timings are kind of similar when they want to press buttons, what they're kind of looking at. out for. Yeah, we've got ourselves a match here.
Great punish. He's been doing that.
ต้องไปฝึกอะไรบ้างวะสวีปแล้วกดแบบกดสองปุ่มโป๊ะโป๊ะโป๊ะโป๊ะ
The advantage that Akuma has in the demon flips is he can sort of
ทำไมอ่ะทำไมถึงบวกอ่ะ
The advantage that Akuma has in the demon flips is he can sort of evaluate while he's flipping in the air which button to press. Do I come down early and bait out the uppercut, or is there a fireball on the screen and then I can press the kick to diagonal? Now, so the first game 5 between these, let's see.
You would think that, I don't know, both, no character switches. Nevertheless, I think they needed, both. Yeah, ooh, nice whip punish. Right, just as I was saying, nice. This is clean.
Tiger-knee, yep, gets Oki out that.
All right, no perfect parry on that tiger knee there. Punishes the perfect parry here.
Frames. Get off me, Roxas. First OD. We've seen
What
good
an
interruption.
interrupt.
He's like, I know you don't need to guess the overhead or not. I'm just gonna interrupt. It's gonna get it. Don't juggle.
เอ้าถ้าทำไมไม่กด
Oh,
ให้
you
มันจ่าย
can't
เลย
do
แค่
that
นั้นนะ
against Roxas 32. Can Roxas 32 actually win from
-4เราทำอะไรครับทุกคนฝั่งตรงข้าม-4เราทำอะไรครับทำอะไรครับ ใช่ครับโอเฮดไอสัตว์
Oh,
เฮียอะไร
you
วะ
can't do that against Roxas 32. Can Roxas 32 actually win from
ขอโทษนะครับขอดูกูดูเฟรมหน่อยขอกูดูเฟรมหน่อยทำไม-4ถึงกดแค่กดโอเฮดเนี่ยเวอร์เกินไหนขอดูเอาเวสกัดได้จะแบบ10ด้วยอ่ะ10ขึ้นนะมีไหม22 ไอสัตว์-4จะกล้ากด22เฟรม
this? Oh.
The overhead from that far away. Okay.
And at that timing, it's so interesting, right? He didn't have like massive frame advantage.
รู้ว่า
and
ถ้า
that
เรา
he was
ลง
kind
ใน
of
ตอนเนี้ย
close
เราจะเจอคนอยู่ใน
to
ท็อป
that.
8ดูป่ะ
Okay, that's the
Jing,
first
Jing.
EX Dangsu Hadouken we've seen.
ผมอยากเจอใครอยาก
Going off
ยังไม่
the
ทำงาน
entire move.
รอดูพี่เต้ยครับรอพี่เต้ยชอบสิ่งนี้อ่ะ
Going off the entire move range.
ชอบกดปุ่มมันเลย
Good
นะ
advantage in the corner. Good Oki.
Oh no.
Oh wow, he went for the second hit. Okay. Good punish.
So slow is Sagat that even though he's been perfect parrying a lot of Roxas
kiểu với
fireballs
bay.
in like decent ranges, couldn't
À,
get
lại
into it. Ah!
What is that?
เนี่ยเคยกินหน้า
Maybe an errant fireball? Maybe he
ขออนุญาตสกิป
That instead. Does that still happen?
Yes,
Hold
keep-
forward and do fireball.
เวลาน้อย
I was when
แก่แล้ว
I was trying to simplify things as a kid. I was like, oh, I don't know this dragon uppercut input, but I could walk forward and do a Hadouken.
Yeah, a
Well,
little
that's
bit
the
of
classic.
อะไร
trivia.
วะนะ
I think,
Tại
if
đây.
I'm not wrong, the last time I played,
What?
I met RJ, aka Hyper, in real life. He plays on stick, so that is a pretty stick issue, I think.
ว้าว
All right, managed to burn out.
Wow.
Rosses are too bad. This is checkmate. No!
Wow, the
Ow!
light
Burn out.
โทษนะครับเป็นเฮียแล้วเนี่ยมันไม่ต่อยกลางแล้วกดไดแพ็กอะโอ้ my
Rosses are
god
too bad. This is checkmate. No!
wow, the
How?
light uppercut
ไปเลยใช้ก็ดี
dodged mid-air.
How?
Hey, that's
เฮีย
he uncheckmated himself.
That is a
What, who are?
right? That's like in an art.
Checkmate.
In like self.
เรามีคติจำใจของคนซีไอ้เฮียอะไรก็เกิดขึ้นได้ครับเฮ้ยกูปวดหัวเลย อะไรอ่ะ
And because
Room right now.
I've never seen
ถ้าคุณสังเกต อันนี้ผมไม่ได้แปลอันนี้เราพูดกันแบบตามแฟกต์ถ้าคุณสังเกต ผู้เล่นสตรีทไฟเตอร์ท็อปเพลเยอร์ณปัจจุบันแบ่งออกมาเป็นแบบ2 กลุ่มใหญ่ๆนะผมใช้คำนี้ กลุ่มที่เป็นเด็กอ่ะมันเป็นแบบกลุ่มรุ่นใหม่ เขาจะเล่นแบบหวือหวามากละกันผมใช้คำนี้หวือหวาไฮรีเทิร์นไม่ได้สนใจว่าแบบเราจะเสียอะไรจากการที่แบบว่าเรานั่งคำนวณรูทที่เกิดขึ้นแล้วกันส่วนผู้เล่นเก่าจะเป็นคนแบบเล่นแบบค่อยๆเล่น แล้วอ่ะไม่ได้หวือหวามาก เล่นตามสูตรใช้คำนี้แล้วกันซึ่งถามว่ามันมีข้อดีข้อเสียต่างกันไหมมันมีทั้งคู่ข้อดีก็มีข้อเสียก็มีดังนั้นแล้วผมจะไม่จัดว่าอันไหนดีกว่ากันอยู่ที่ผู้คุณเลือกอยู่ที่แบบว่าสไตล์การเล่นด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ดีกว่าถ้าคิดว่าไฮรีเทิร์นดีมันก็ดีแต่ว่าผู้เล่นสมัยใหม่จะเป็นอย่างนั้นส่วนใหญ่
checkmate.
Where is your
อารมณ์แบบอยากกดได้ก็กดตลอดวิ่งต่อไปเซียนหรือไฮสกอร์โอเคดูก็ได้ ดูว่ามีเซียนนะบอกก่อนงานพี่นายลืมไปผมมาเราจากอนาคตเราจากอดีตตอนนี้ถึงปัจจุบันยังโอเคโอ้ยพี่เอาเต้ยเจอเบเบอรี่เหรอโอ้ my god
Wrong, but I think he's the youngest of the three, so you are onto something there. So it would be fun to see like Bells versus High Score at the end, right? So, but both of these guys I think are young, right? You've got Bravery, who has been around for so long that you can't forget that this dude is less than 25 years old. And our nickname for him.
อายุน้อยมากเบเบอรี่ไอ้เหี้ยตอนภาค5คือไม่ได้ค่อยๆไต่มาเลยเชื่อว่าค่อยๆไต่ขึ้นมาจากแบบผู้เล่นนะโนเนมกลายเป็นแบบผู้เล่นระดับท็อปแล้วแบบไต่มาเรื่อยๆจนแบบติดท็อป5ไอ้ท็อป10ท็อป5แล้วปัจจุบันคือเบเบอรี่แม่งคือแบบไอ้เหี้ยถ้าพูดถึงเบเบอรี่ต้องคือท็อป3แล้วดีไม่ดีแม่งเก่งขนาดเป็นที่1เพราะเคยแล้วมันก็ชนะป่ะมี AKC คนมั้ยถ้าจำไม่ผิด AKC ผมไม่ได้เห็นบ่อยครับแต่เบเบอรี่นี่คือแบบเสมอต้นเสมอปลาย
I think Bells, him in the local dude is less than 25 years old. In our nickname for him in the local scene is Xiaoti, right? Xiaoti, little brother. So he is still is and always will be Xiaoti in our hearts. And Xiaoti here has Bells, another youngin from Thailand in the corner. But Bells did such a good job against Xian, but this is Bravery. All logic is up.
ของจริงเกมบุกไม่ของจริง
I like the little brother name because you know I'm
พี่ลบอะพี่กดผิดเลยพี่เต้ยเอาหน่อยอย่าปล่อยมันเล่น
to their older siblings and there probably isn't anything more frustrating, more irritating than the way that Bravery plays if you're a classicist Street Fighter. Like look at that. Doesn't respect the minus frames.
ถ้าสมมติว่าพี่เต้ยใช้แพรี่กันได้คือชนะเลยนะ
Like doesn't respect the Oki, doesn't respect his elders.
จริงมันไม่ได้ respect เหี้ยอะไรเลยเหี้ยเฟรมไม่ respect เลย
Age and frame data are just but a number. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, and I think that's really emblematic.
ไอ้เหี้ยแคมบี้เบเบอรี่จะมาสู้แคมบี้โคได้ไงวะเอาหน่อยดิพี่
Yeah, younger sibling syndrome.
What the hell?
Look at that. He's like, you hit me, I'm gonna just punch back.
Yeah, not respecting anything traditional, not respecting the safe jump, right? Like whatever, right? I don't respect. I have zero respect for math. I have zero respect for logic. I have zero respect for the way this game is coded. I mean, this guy is amazing, man. I don't know how he does it, but there are the Bells. All right, with
เหมือนที่ผมเคยบอกครับเล่นกับเบเวอรี่กดเหี้ยก็ตามกดไปมันเข้ามุมไม่ได้แล้วคุณก็กดแล้วก็เล่นพูดจริงมันแพ้มุมเบเบอรี่ไม่ชอบมุม
kind of like a reality check.
ไม่ใครชอบมุมหรอกแต่ว่าแบบเวลาอยู่ในมุมมันจะกดต่อให้มันกดโฮก็ให้มันกดโฮไปเพราะว่าใจเก่งไง
Designers, the frame data, software engineers, anyone that's coded the game into the way that it should look and feel and play. The theorists, he just spittled in the face. Disrespect. Okay, Bells with his own disrespect, waking up.
สวย
Okay, that's nice. One hit away from burning Bravery out, but of course, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
อย่าพี่ตายา
Back to the niche. Oh, what a jump! Why? Like,
why not?
Why not? Right? Like,
why not ไอ้เหี้ยจริงกูยังงงเลยมึงโดดทำใหม่วะ
Of all the millions of permutations, he just decides to do a normal jump with a jump heavy kick, and at that moment, Bells does a standing medium punch. There was no data, there was no story, there was no flow. It just happened, and now Bravery is up 1-0. See, wait, he both
กลัวชิบหายเลย
dive kicks.
คนเราถ้าแบบไม่มีความกลัวจะเป็นอย่างนี้นะคนไอ้เหี้ยไอ้สัตว์ไอ้ที่นี่ไม่มีความกลัวจริง
Then he somehow lands. Cross up. It doesn't make sense.
ไม่ได้กลัวนะ
It makes sense.
สวยไป
That's what matters most, not to the audience, not to us.
ไปเอาที
With the command throw, he's now
อย่า
in
ยุ่ง
the
ในมุม
corner and on the back.
เบลลี่มันเก่งมุม
And gets shimmied.
Oh my god
No meter victory from Bravery's
ได้เอาหน่อย
cannon.
อย่าเป็นอย่างนี้ขอร้องผมเห็นแล้วอ้วกจอก
Yeah, it's Bravery's world, and we're just living in it. And right
Hey,
now,
man,
Bells
he-
needs to
Wow.
escape this kind of purgatory. That's a good start. Good. It's not
Wait, I
easy
can't,
to kind of block these wake up stuff from what? Why?
Why not?
I know.
Yeah, full screen cannon drill. I was that on reaction? Was that a read? Only Bravery knows. I don't think even he knows.
ทำไมอ่ะ
honestly.
ทำไมไม่แจ้งหมดอ่ะ
More of a feeling than a reaction.
เย็ด
Oh, what? Okay. Burnout,
oh,
don't care.
เออ
Alright, no meter, one
เราต้อง
meter.
จ่ายด้วยเหรอ
Alright, okay.
Oh my
Right,
God.
Bells will take that. Alright, he's
Okay,
still in
what's
the
that?
game.
Why?
Seems that his perfect carry game is on point. Slight meter disadvantage. But the news
What?
has been kind of even,
What?
actually, I feel. Just Bravery getting,
Team
of course,
Lei.
the most of clutch situations.
What?
That's pretty good.
สวยสวยสวย
Good
อุ๊ย
awareness, punish counter.
macro.
Oh, the button of doom. Yeah, low fear stat.
Wait.
Let's go. Nice anti-air.
Both has been really good.
เดี๋ยวชนะเดี๋ยวชนะจะเย็น
Really
เย็น
dissuading as best as he can Bravery from entering the airspace.
Okay, I just want to point out that Bells' interruptions
Good job.
are what has kept him in the game.
สุดยอดเวอร์ พี่เต้ย
From the previous match, even though he lost,
King.
Bravery did
King.
a
คนเรา
string
เก่งไม่ถึงเลย
into hooligan combination. No, into
Now.
hooligan combination. Bells recognized that gap right away instead of putting himself in the mix. Did a standing light kick and in that
Swear.
area too. So good awareness.
เล่นไป
From
เลย
Bells.
มั
I
น
think
กลัว
that
พี่เต้ย
has been kind of like the difference maker, at least for Bells.
เฮียอะไรคนเราบวกหนึ่งแล้วกล้าแดนมาต่อยลงต่อยไหนเดี๋ยว12ป่ะหรือ11อยากมาดูหน่อย10ว่ะมันกล้าแบบ10+1แล้วก็แบบ10+1ที่แบบไอ้เหี้ยก็เป็น9ป่ะแล้วก็แดนมา
Let me just say that Bravery is a hooligan. The way he plays is how a hooligan would play the game.
Right, do you even use that word in the States? Hooligan?
Dai.
Like, do Americans even
When
know
I
what
think
hooligan
of a
means?
hooligan, I think of bravery, like a. It's like this. He's already been blocked on his wake up super twice now, but unperturbed, undissuaded by education, reform,
สวย
discipline.
ไป
Bravery's gonna bravery.
Right,
It's
the word that
incorrigible.
a lot of the casters use, like in the States, is
Wait.
belligerent, but I
One
like
more
hooligan better.
He is
Did
a
it.
hooligan. This is not someone you want to see in a football match, right? One of those fans that are going to get really belligerent if they are down, and Bell sort of pushing the buttons of bravery in this battle of the beats. We're all evened up now. Pivotal game 2.
Ooh, nice back
Oh,
dashes.
Yep.
มันโดดไม่หยุด
One
เล
to
ย
avoid the throw, one to avoid the cannon, the dive kick. Pretty good. Okay, there we go.
Like
you
There's
said,
that interrupt.
interruptions from Bells and that low heavy
Wait.
punch.
โอ้โหไม่มีเลยอ่ะ
Okay, there. Bells.
ให้มันไปให้ไป
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Wait.
Whip, crouching middle kick. Okay, and then one of those rare situations where you just get a clean jump in against Bravery, because Bravery seemingly wasn't doing anything at that point in time. That is, I don't think I've ever seen Bravery not do anything for a long time. So that's, that's a thing
what a
that
pickup.
Bells. Yeah, what a pickup, man. That was pretty good, man. Like Bells is 100% on point with his pickups, his interrupts,
Thanks,
man. Putting him in 2-1.
อย่าไปปล่อยกดบ่อยไปแล้ว
I'm
อะไร
gonna
อ่ะ
scoot over and check out the standings
don't
and
they?
update you guys, because this is a very consequential match in terms of who gets into the winners or the loser side on the top 8. Give me a second.
And that's going to be a huge advantage if you're in the upper bracket versus the lower bracket. Bravery. All right, he's taking this back, but had to spend the meter for it.
สวย
Good opening gambit from Bells. Now into the corner.
อะไรวะล่ะ
That's safe. Yep.
ไม่บวกเลยซ้ำแต่กดปุ่มอ่ะ
What
I
is
will
your research
update later. So Bells is number 8, fighting to stay in top 8. Bravery is in number 5, fighting to get into the winners side. So it's going to be a very consequential match for sure.
See?
And they're playing like it. This is a whoa.
Oh
Is
my
that a
god.
whip? Yep. All right. The second match now going to the final stretch. Game 5. Bravery and Bells tied 2 apiece. Again, in this very
มี
consequential
ปัญหา
match
ครับ
that
และคิงก็ได้พี่เตย
you reported on.
ยิงโลต่อยหนักน่าจะได้นะถ้าแบบว่า
Right, advantage, early advantage goes to Bravery. Okay, this is where you don't want to be against this guy, man. Whoa!
Okay, the reverse command throw from Bells. That's cheeky. Will it allow him to take back the momentum? Whoa, tries to do the spin up again on the other side. Here we go. It's Bell's time to capitalize on what the bravery things that bravery is gonna do.
Dude, like,
That was
okay,
classic.
yeah,
That's
that
actually
was
a classic.
นี่อะไรนี่คืออะไรนี่คืออะไร
classic. I'm gonna just reversal 3 times in a row. I really don't care. Bell's doing good job. Number 1 to block, but again, you saw his interruption. He went for the EX spin knuckle cross up in the corner. I have never, like 9 times out of 10, people get hit by that. And good interrupt again from Bells to kind of grab that. And as you can see, they're interrupting again. So Bells, like, man, he is on an interrupt tear this time.
I love it. Whoa, some resets there from Bravery. Okay, go to the hooligan shenanigans.
Reset! And this is enough. Okay, Bells. I see you. I see you. All planned, man. So, did he not try to do a reset against Cien, right? Blocking, but this time he goes for it. I mean, it would be really, really big brain if he knew that, if he was thinking that Bravery saw his match against Cien and, like, you know, he went for the reset, not reset.
เวอร์ไปที่ 1เมืองไทยที่ 1ไปเลยอย่าไปหย่อมเอาหน่อยที่ 1อ่ะเอาที่ 1ไปเลยนี่ติดต่อโดยตรงนะครับ
And this time he went to
ผู้ร่างอะไรอ๋อไฮสกอร์เซียน
this game. I mean, by all metrics, he should be. But something tells me it doesn't feel like a showdown though.
He's got a Jinrai with his new moves.
Yeah,
right.
but he plays so different though. I don't know how to. I can't put my finger in it, but whatever it is, I can't put my finger in it, but they're trying to lay. But nevertheless, these two competitors are trying to lay hands on each other, and that's Cien, High Score. Have we seen this matchup before? I don't think I've seen this matchup before. So again, I feel like generally High Score does better the better his opponent is. So is my theory correct? We'll see.
ตายเลยตาย2ได้1ไม่ได้อ่ะ
Okay, Cien is 100% not gonna miss this.
จริง
I've never seen
100% non
this
bit
before, and it's infuriating because I'm like, oh, looks pretty easy, and then I'll go into training mode and miss that level 2 SA all the time. I just don't have the rhythm in me, but Cien certainly has it all here.
Have you seen Cien play a rhythm game before?
Beat Mania or
Yeah,
something like that?
Yeah.
I could see him being an expert at the taiko drums. If there was like an esport world tour, I could see Cien doing very well in anything that's rhythmic in nature.
Cien with the rhythm, man. Maybe he could have been a musician in a different life, but nevertheless, he is playing music with his fighting game characters here. Nevertheless, it's kind of even. Both players are full screen. This is like the most full screen of Street Fighter 6 I've seen in a long time, right? But then nevertheless, we're back into kind of like the mid-screen. No drive rushes, DRCs. Nevertheless, there we go.
ไอ้เหี้ยมันตบอยู่เลย
Spend.
ตายอ่ะ
Level 1 to take a good calculation from high score, good meter management. Gonna enter this round with a slight gauge lead.
Right, that was interesting. I did not expect level 1 to kind of kill. That was, but definitely, Ashkar making the great calculation there. Great interrupt there again against Cien. No anti-air. Cien is piling on the pressure here. Next hit
ไม่โดนเซียนเลยก็
from
เซียน
Cien.
เขาปล่อยให้โดด กดแบบนี้
Okay,
Let's see
a
if
Bari
Dart
time.
knee. Ooh.
เดี๋ยว
Hey.
ดาวทีหนึง
Alright,
ดาวทีหนึง
okay,
กดหลอดแล้ว
Bro.
คือหลอดแล้วอะเวอร์ชิบหาย
I think
ตัวละคร
both
ที
players
เดียวทีเดียว
are lethal range of each other. Clean hit will do. Nice uppercut. You
Oh!
cannot jump high score.
There's the hit. If he can finish his
เรียบร้อย
plays, if he does.
เรียบร้อย
Hey,
No, Hyper
this
able,
is
yeah, to get that anti-air, but Xian able to jump in with the light kick knee, which has a lower arc. Let's see if that comes into play. This was a nice classic
เอาหน่อย
three-pointer.
เอาหน่อย
We saw some
พี่เอาหน่อย
distance
ให้รู้
Project
บ้าง
Wars.
ว่า
Target
ทีมห
combo
นึ่ง
now
เสิร์ฟเป็นยังไง
from Sagai. Goes in with nothing, just a DI to close the distance. That's safe. Jinrai. Ooh. But yeah, high score doing really well.
ตอนนี้พี่ถึงเกียร์
Go for the full hold Punisher.
Này
I
nè.
love that move.
ขอกายได้ไหมอ่ะอย่างนั้นอะต่อยกายบวกสองได้ไหม
okay. Sagat
Oh, we
doesn't
can
have
die,
throw loops, but he does get one of drive rush. So Xian recognizing that goes for the ODDP. Okay, Xian is down to a sliver. It's gonna be about meter management here. Xian's gonna see, kind of chip away against high score to see if he can put high score in kind of like a lethal situation without using too much meter. We'll see. But that forward light kick, one of the better moves there from Sagat. Even though he's negative, but he spaces it correctly. It's not gonna be too disadvantageous for Sagat. So yeah, using that to close up the round. Of course, it hits low, so you gotta watch your angles, man.
Moving low. It doesn't have the green glow of the drive rush. A nice little move there from Sagat. And can combo after it if he gets the counter hits. Oh my gosh, this is gonna hurt. The combo starter burning all the beater into the level 3.
Break your ACL. Oh my goodness. ACL operations are no joke, and I hope DJ's insurance policy is up to snuff. That he's been paying his insurance because he'll need it, and he's back. So really nice work from the doctors there repairing that ACL. Alright, no throw.
Oh yeah, that knee was a little off. Scan punishing. One of the most difficult things to recover as a high-level athlete is the torn ACL, but
อยู่ว่าแย่ไปเยี่ยมบ้านแล้วนะ
this is the two-piece. He's got Scott in the corner. Target combo.
Interesting. Goes for like the
That is
frame
thing.
advantage.
I score pretty good at picking up when someone's walking back and just clipping people's ankles with the
โอ้ผมก็โง่เลยเหี้ยกดแบบไม่หยุดไม่หย่อน
Yeah, that's a good point. I think it's because you are so aware of high scores with punishing and spacing, so you kind of like want to walk back sometimes, and high score knows that you have that kind of fear and you want to walk back into your kind of optimal range, and he capitalizes on that, so good stuff. Nevertheless, Xian, nice with the whoa, that was we know where we're watching people that are above a person that's above 30 years old. Rather than the high score Roxas 33 match of two youngins below 30, because Xian's just got clipped hard by that overhead.
Hey, Xian just needs to write instead of an I in his name, it'll be X1 AM. And he'll retain full youth. Good uppercut from high score, trying to check him. Oh boy, makes it safe with the OD and the overhead from nowhere. That should be able to take it. Oh boy, makes it safe with the OD and the overhead. We're trying to check him. Oh boy, makes it safe with the OD and the overhead from nowhere.
Fortunate there.
Should be able to take it.
Oh, high score where he actually gets a hit to do with it. That has been his downfall, I think, even against Roxas 32. But yeah, so that has put Xian up 2-1 against high score.
เห็นแล้วอยากเล่นสตรีทออกแพ้เลยรอดูพี่เต้ยนะ
Okay, one of the rare times to see low tiger shots, the 50 frame move.
เบื่อแล้วอ่ะกูอยากเข้าไป
High
เล่น
score doing it only off block strings, it seems. So that seems to be like a kind of a complaint about from Sagat players that Sagat doesn't have that much variation in his fireball game. Just as I say that, you get some kind of like fireball game from high score, proving that Sagat does have some kind of variation. Of course, follows up with the drive rush after that nice perfect parry. Goes for the Tiger Jinrai.
The Jinrai, yeah, yes, his fireball game isn't the strongest. I think in this game in general, fireballs there's a lot of ways to get around it, but he's gotten a lot of new tools. I think that make up
เรียบร้อย
for what is an exciting variation of this character. As Xian goes into another perfect samba rhythm.
เวอร์เกินไอ้เหี้ย
As always, calculated, man. I had like a sliver of doubt as to whether that was enough. But of course, Xian, like I said, is probably the world's best at calculating lethal. So good stuff for Xian. Xian is on match point here against High Score. Can High Score flip the script? And actually, he needs these points. He needs to make sure he gets into top 8. It's not guaranteed for him. It is for Xian, but it's not guaranteed for High Score. So High Score kind of like fighting for that certainty of getting into the regional finals. Of course, that would be a big boon for him. He has been on a tear this season, like taking the game much more seriously. So good to see that. Oh, that's gonna be EX. That's gonna be full conversion. Is this gonna be the momentum that Xian needs to close out this game?
Oh, punish on the speed.
รออะไรอ่ะ
And the splatter to take it.
That
So
was
High Score
sick,
with a really
man.
good run.
ขออนุญาตครับเวลามีน้อยแก่แล้ว
Of non-frame.
เหี้ยอะไร
Oh, the loser.
เชีย
The
คู่
losers
นี้
fight.
คู่นี้แม่งมีประวัติเฮียคืออย่างนี้คือสองคนเนี้ยรู้จักกันเป็นการส่วนตัวแหละเพราะเขาอยู่สิงคโปร์ด้วยกันถูกไหมเพราะเป็นทัพเพลเยอร์เลยคือเซียนน่าจะเป็นคนแบบรุ่นแรกๆที่บุกเบิกวงการไฟติ้งของสิงคโปร์แล้วแบบตอนนั้นเบเบอรี่เด็กอยู่เฮียเซียนมันจะมีผมจำได้ผมมาเล่นภาค5ใหม่เซียนแม่งสอนมวยเบเบอรี่ไม่หยุดเลยขำแล้วแม่งขำมันออกสตรีมแบบทีแบ็กอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเป็นคู่ที่น่าจับตามองนะเพราะตอนนี้ถ้าพูดตามตรงอ่ะฝีมือมันใกล้เคียงกันมากใครชนะก็ไม่แปลกใช่คำนี้นะ
Finals, bravery.
บางครั้งเบลลี่ก็ชนะบางครั้งเซียนก็ชนะแต่เซียนชนะมากกว่า
Versus Xian. How many times have we seen this match, Z?
ใช่
Probably too many times for Xian's liking. I feel like every time I see this match, Bravery just gets stronger and stronger. I remember when they first started out, Bravery, but a fledgling young lad, and now Xian often times finding himself on the back foot, maybe teaching his young pupil too well, like Anakin, and he's just taking to the dark side of non-frame belief.
Dude, did you say that? Because like Cammy's wearing that kind of like hooded Jedi like outfit, man, right? Right? Cammy's going full Jedi, and she's like the dark skin Cammy as well. Like, bro, that was those were bars, man. Like good stuff.
เย้เวอร์ไอ้สัตว์เบลลี่
Like
เกมบุกเกมบุรีไม่คนน่ากลัว
Oh, what the?
น่ากลัวสุดในเซิร์ฟเลยมั้งถ้าผมบอกว่าน่ากลัวลองไปผมได้ไหมน่ากลัวจะผมได้ไหมมันจะแบบแรกแหละไอ้เหี้ยชมตัวเองอยู่นะ
Slide into the combo. The hood not only works for the whole like Sith thing, but that's just what I imagine a hooligan would wear in broad daylight. Full sunny weather. If you see someone with their hood over their head in Singapore in the high heat, that person's up to no good, probably.
Well, yeah, for sure. That is definitely not Singapore appropriate gear, whereas DJ is definitely rocking Singapore appropriate clothing, but nevertheless bravery, the hooligan that he is, has Xian on the ropes. Bravery, of course, fighting to get into top 4, if I'm not wrong. Bravery is not guaranteed. Xian is in a little bit of a better position. So, so Bravery fighting for his life, of course, the classic OD DP from Bravery that has paid so many dividends. Why is it that when I do it, like, or when everyone else does it, it's not as effective as when Bravery does it? That's one of the things
เวลาคุณสู้เซียนถ้าแบบอยากได้เปรียบขึ้นมาอีกโดนๆเพื่ออย่าโดน
that I hope to ask God in heaven.
แต่ว่าการที่บอกว่าไม่มี AA คือเห็นแล้วแต่ไม่กดเพราะว่าดีเฟนส์เกมของเซียนนะน่าจะแบบท็อปแหละ
It's in my top 10
เป็นดีเฟนส์ที่แบบว่าเหมือนแบบรู้มาแล้วคิดมาแล้วว่าเกมจะเป็นยังไงอะไรยังไงคือแบบไม่ต้องกลัวเกมบุกฝั่งข้ามเลยประมาณ
I don't know if Bravery is going to the same location, but he's just diabolical with the way that he plays as he just wakes up here. I think he needs to repent for some of these decision making. All right, but he's in the corner now. Xian, what will he do with this advantageous position?
เห็นปะไม่มีเอดิสับ
by Braver who jumps out.
วิ
Okay,
What?
there again.
Okay.
Hasn't worked the second time.
เว้ยเนี่ย
So, according to our amazing analysts, these two, Xian and Bravery, are in the top 4 finals, right? They all have well over 100 points, so they have a safe cushion. So I'm not sure what these two are playing other than the fact that the Bravery is just a hooligan and wants to cause a ruckus here. He's burnt out his opponent, the venerable Xian. Totally grayed out. Oh, wow. Great conversion. We get a little extra bonus gray life on top.
ผู้แรงอ่ะ
What do we have
Okay,
from Xian? Still got it.
enough.
No, he's reverse burnout, but Bravery don't care. Good jump back. Anti-air.
ให้ไป
This is bad for Xian.
Oh, the
What? Why do you
Back?
crouching forward? Why do you crouch middle kick in that situation after one jab? Why? Why?
กูก็ไม่เข้าใจ
Why is Bravery
Kinda
go
what?
for the craziest reckless plays and then he'll just do a big brain thing like that makes you scratch your head. Exactly, but that's why he has well over 100 points and again it's sort of guaranteed a top 8 finish, most likely in the winner's side. So the consequences of this is perhaps seeding, and that's going to have implications on who you face. As Xian gets
You don't do that
flattened
against
here.
your elders, bravery.
So I don't know the legal system in Singapore. Maybe there's common law, but here in the litigious United States of America, we have something called elder abuse. It's like special. You know, if you commit the crime, there's elder fraud. There's also elder abuse that commonly happens in a nursery home. This is elder
ตีกู
abuse.
แพ้แล้ว
Right.
When
That
you
makes
get DI'd multiple times and you're just testing the reactions of your seniors. As he's getting thrown. Okay.
Right. I don't think there is a category for elder abuse in Singapore, Z. So that's why I think Bravery's doing what he's doing.
Right.
It's
Like
apparently legal here.
ดิมอล
Well, the elder should definitely be protected in this game with so many advantages. Again, having to burn all of that precious meter to take it against Bravery. He's gonna enter the final round here. Hit match 3 at a pretty big deficit in the gauge.
I think the story of this game has been
Oh my
god.
world. I mean, Z, every time I want to talk about something like a little bit more analytical, like this something happens on screen that just goes like, what's going on?
The classic case of
Oh my
elderly
god.
abuse. As a social worker checking in on the DJ retirement home. This is not what you want to see from the nurse
แพ้แล้ว
cam.
เตียนกู
Free jump-ins,
Yeah.
free DIs.
Okay. Yeah, showing a little pulse in his
จริง
veins.
เยี่ยปีจับ
He's awakened now. He says, "You will not empty me of my assets and
All
my
right,
dignity."
all right.
The elderly are fighting back here.
Bravery in the corner.
Good jump back.
What a perfect parry! Who perfect parries on a person's jump back?
That's crazy. Actually, that's a really good point.
What?
I can see a jump in.
นี่ยังไง
The
วะ
elderly are fighting back here.
ไอ้เหี้ย
Bravery in the corner.
ทำไมไม่โหดทั้งนั้นนะ
Bravery in the corner.
Good
Nice
jump back.
What a
Parry.
perfect.
Let's treat. Bravery hit a perfect parry, which is just not intuitive at all.
เหี้ยอะไรวะ
That was 3-0. Sorry, it was 3-0.
As if to make a
Yeah,
point,
wow.
Bravery and Xian pretty much neck and neck in the seeding, where he was
DI inconsequential.
finish that off.
ไอ้เหี้ยโอ้ยเหี้ยมันน่ากลัวจังวะคนเรา
EP Hood match.
Yep, there's definitely. I think Kevin does have that outfit. Good anti-air there from Bells. And this is, good pickup. We saw this match, right? This is how Bravery fell into the loser's bracket that he's now trying to climb his way out of in Grand Finals and the reset. But Bells had better intervention, good anti-air, and use of that low, heavy punch. And that really made it difficult for Bravery to get anything started. But of course, he wakes up in typical fashion, says, "Get off me! I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do." As he opens up with the low medium kick, doesn't need any meter whatsoever to finish that off. Bravery starting off very strong. Can he reset this grand finals bracket? Good pick up. Okay, light into the command throw. What adjustments do you think? Good enter. Can Bravery specifically make in this so that he doesn't get double defeated by the same person was in the tournament?
He is very used to getting away with instant dive kick or in the middle of the screen and getting you to kind of like with a button with anti-air, but Bells has been like really good in not biting those or backdashing at the right distance. Not enough to kill. So I think he needs to kind of watch his dive kick spacing a little bit against Mr. Bells. And of course, go with a little bit more tighter strings because Bells is finding the perfect points in strings to interrupt with his 4-framers.
Let's see if... Oh, great jump back. If Bravery can implement any of these, but he's not going to have many more chances here against Bells with a full stock within potential kill range.
Bells can kill.
Okay, good block.
Gonna
have all the pressure now. As she's burnt out. Just this goes wrong. Double 3.
Yeah, nice.
Look,
who cares?
This shellfish has not been prepared. Or there might still be parasites in there, but hey, that's how we like the sushi. All right, Bravery up 1, and of course the raw opening gambit and the cannon drill. Wow.
All right, so we're just getting kind of word in. Like I'm seeing the simulations as to whether I see the matrix, like Bravery winning versus Bells winning, right? And either way, Bravery is gonna be number 2 in World Warrior Top 8. If Bravery wins, Bells is number 6. If Bells wins, Bells is number 6. So they are both fighting for pride, for glory. The seating change, so they have to fight different people. Not really. Wait. They do. All right. So if Bravery wins, Bravery is gonna be matched probably against SKZ in the finals. If Bells wins, then Bravery still fights SKZ, but then Bells fights Costco instead of Cien. So it is depending on what you think, right? If you're Bells, do you want to fight Cien? Do you want to fight Costco? If you were Bells, who would you fight?
That is something I wonder if Bells has even thought about in this match. But I think he's just trying to keep Bravery, the rabid dog, off of him, and may not have calculated that far in advance. We'll see. I think either way, in the top 8, you're just gonna run into the strongest folks in the region. So a lot of randomness has been played out, and with enough time elapsed after this one until the November regional finals, you just have a lot of time to prepare. Whoever your opponent may bias is always going to lean towards Cien. But either way, again, I don't think much can be calculated right now. You said that there's like very little consequence. I don't see it in the gameplay here. They're playing as if their life depended on it.
I just want to say, like, but they definitely do. All right, so okay, I've seen the updated score. Okay, if Bravery wins, Bravery will always. Okay, if Bravery wins, he fights SKZ, and then Bells fights Cien. If Bells wins, Bravery fights Bells.
Wow.
There we go.
No, I think that's really interesting. Does he want to
อะไรนะ ถ้าสมมติขอเล่าดิ
Wins. Bravery fights Bells. Always okay. If Bravery wins, he fights SKZ.
อ๋อถ้าเอเวอรี่วินจะได้สู้ AKC แต่ถ้าเบลชนะเหมือนพีเตอร์ชนะเบลวอรี่พีเตอร์ต้องสู้เบลวอรี่รอบเหรอ
And then
Yeah,
Bells
wow.
fights Sien. If Bells wins, Bravery fights Bells. So,
Wow.
there we go.
No, I think that's really interesting. Does he want to
อะไรวะ
reenact what's
ทำไม
happening
อะ
now? He's already lost one
เฮ้ย
set, but Bravery
ไม่
looking
ตั้งใจมันเนี่ย
very spicy and nimble and like a hooligan. Ooh, nice landing frame punish. And I bet he
ยอด
would,
ยังจด
I
ปุ่ม
would
นี้อยู่เลย
imagine if I'm Bravery, I kind of want the revenge
มัน
type
กด
of
ปุ่มนี้อยู่เลย
conflict.
ไอ้สัตว์
There's obviously recency bias, but he's looking pretty good here against Bells. And I think that he has his homework cut out for him. He's like, okay, Bells has been doing really well with the anti-airs and the spacing.
ใช่เหรอ
And there's
พี่เต้
minor
จะไม่เอเลย
adjustments. But oh my god, this goes for the instant dive kick. And he could probably study that, look at the replays if he even does that. And it's not a fundamental shift in the way that he plays. It's okay.
Spoiler
can
alert,
I-
he doesn't look at the replays.
Yeah, I could see it.
Spoiler alert.
อ่า
He doesn't look at
And it's not a fundamental shift in the way that he plays. It's okay.
Spoiler
can
alert,
I-
he doesn't look at the replays.
จริง
Yeah, I could see that.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, gosh. Well, hopefully his memory is good enough to sort of remember why he got knocked out by Bells in the first place. And it looks like it's working here, right? Never mind the grand finals, but even in
Yeah.
this match, he's trying different approaches. Nice,
Fun.
perfect parry from Bells.
Exactly. By the way, if you're Bells, you technically want to lose because he gets to fight Sien, and he does well against Sien. So if
Man,
you're
man.
Bells, I mean, honestly, you know,
Dude.
someone.
Dude.
I don't know. Of course, we want to see, but nevertheless, like you're saying, right? Both these players
ชอบอ่ะแบบ
fighting for pride, fighting for
Yeah,
glory.
yeah,
It is
yeah.
prestigious to say that you've
ทีหลัง
won
เราเอา
the
เอาค่า
World
คันโยกขึ้น
Warrior.
เลย
That is
เก็บ
no joke, right? That is something
are you
that
humble
is
bragging
on your
yourself?
FGC. My glory days. That was my glory from like a year ago. Nobody remembers that
I
anymore.
remember.
That's old. Thank you. I love you for that. But then. Nevertheless, right? You post that on your like FGC, on Twitter. You get that those graphics where you show that you won. Of course, your portrait is the biggest, right? It is. We're back, right? We're back in the old days of FGC where you play for pride and glory, where there was not much prize money. Remember the days we played for tokens in Booga's arcade? I think those were the days, right? And you would do anything to win. So both these players, of course, the true spirit of the FGC of fighting games, are still playing their hearts out. As you can see, what a great pickup there from Bells, playing for pride and glory, tying it up. Bells wants to kind of like finish this early, saying, "Oh man, it's
Yeah, I
late."
Yep, I think there is some prayer going on here. Both sides wanting to take this, not wanting to drag it out too much. Like you said, they will have ample chances, not only in this one where they've had a double jeopardy they beat twice, but potentially in the regional finals as well. A lot to download in between now and then on the tendencies, the new tactics, the approaches.
ไอ้เหี้ยได้เป็นคนเลยสัตว์
Some players, if they even want to
เหี้ย
avail
เล่นเป็น
themselves to
เหี้ย
that.
เล่นเหี้ย
Some
นาน
people
เว็บลีกูได้เป็นคน
do
เฉ
it.
ย
Some people
Oh.
just want to be the
ไม่
road
กูเฉย
bird, Bells,
ไป
the bad
โอ้
grab, backs up,
โดน
no anti-air.
โดนล็อก
Oh,
Okay.
that was
What? That was-
expected that to be punished, right?
Yep.
Like you say, like bravery doesn't. I don't know. The rules don't apply to him. Even if that was, I think one of the most punishable cannon drills I've seen.
Oh.
But nevertheless, what an interrupt from Bells. Bells on
Landing
tournament
light
points.
anti-air?
อ้าว
Here we go. Can Bells
ชนะชนะ
close
ชุด
it
ได้
out and put an end to the onslaught of bravery? Oh my gosh, he just dashed through a very active.
ตายแล้วเอามุม
Is that the Switch controller that she's holding for a living? But somehow managed to get out of it.
โดด
That's if
ต้องโดด
anyone's
แล้ว
playing on the Switch 2 with Street Fighter. That new crossplay. Like Lily's got the giant controllers in her
ป
hands.
ล่อยไปปล่อย
Yeah,
บ้า
if
ไป
anyone's like playing on Switch 2 and you're on like you're
Wow.
at World Warrior, yeah, please let us know. That's
take
like
those.
really, really, really cool. Yeah. Again,
If
alright,
anyone has a
trademark.
number in their name like that, like
ปัน
Bell,
ปันก่อน
I
ปัน
would
ก่อน
just think that they're playing on the Switch too.
That is a
Yeah,
that's a
maybe-
possibility.
yeah,
Come on, man. I like either that or they're a dad. So like all the Switch 2 users I know actually are dads, right? So they've gotten it for the
Whoa.
Donkey Kong Bonanza or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they snuck in the
Nope.
SF6 right there. I see you. I see
What?
you.
Yeah. Something for the kids, something
เดี๋ยวก็โดด
for
โดดโดด
the adults as well. Speaking of a bonanza, this is
โดด
the
ชัวร์
Battle
แล้ว
of the Bees.
อ่า
Oh my gosh, and the jump in free of charge. Okay, that's a little safe. Good stay
What
safe.
with punish.
Yep, Bell's able to push out back
Uh,
to Mooch we go.
ทีเดียว
into
ทีเดียวทีเดียวใจเย็นทีเดียวชนะเลย
command throw.
Right, one sequence away from winning this entire tournament is Bells.
Good block, good spacing, and the perfect parry, but lands in time. What a hooligan of a feint
จะบอกตายเลยอ่ะ
enough.
พูดไปเล่น
Right. So, are we gonna be going home now or not? It's all up to bravery. It's all up to Bells.
Brave, oh my gosh, what a brave jump in. He's gonna get meter back now in a couple of steps. There you go.
โอ้ย
And the dive kick able to take out the trade to a reset. We go.
Wow. Right? They're going the distance for pride and for glory and for seeding. Both of these players are so close. That was interesting. I didn't honestly the way Bravery was playing earlier in the set, I was expecting Bells to kind of just take it because Bravery was making the same mistakes that he was when he got beat by Bells. But good adjustment from Bravery, less whiffed dive kicks, and for that, and yeah, he has managed to reset the bracket, and so now we have the bracket reset between Bells and Bravery on our final World Warrior in Southeast Asia, ladies and gentlemen. That is now going to be punished, correct? Right? We're in the normal world where you do a weird cannon drill, you get punished. Okay, so I think that's one of the rare instances. Okay, and this time, interestingly, the hooligan-ness of Bravery is not getting punished. And here we go again. All the whiffed dive kicks with hooligan, it's just they're just getting killed by crouch heavy punch.
แต่หมดตายปะเนี่ย
There's nothing normal when these two play. Oh, good. Wow. Okay, the first block, that's not going to dissuade him. You would think after an OD whip, uppercut from Bravery, that he would sort of learn his lesson. That actually does the opposite in my observation of him. He'll just be further emboldened. He's like, I didn't hit it the first time. I'm going to do it again. Let's see if that comes out to play here. He's just
อย่ายอมมันพี่
for
ยอมมันพี่
brazen attack. Okay, is that block? Yep.
You see, it doesn't work if you're not Bravery.
Exactly. He's like, oh, we're going to play wild. I'm going to go pound for pound with you. And then you find that the bravery things only works for bravery.
ชี้หาไม่กดไม่หยุดเลย
Nice throw from Bravery, right? Interrupting the cheeky dash, normal dash from
He's going crazy now.
Bells.
3 dive kicks in a row. Another jump in. Just walking in. The canine is loose,
What?
folks. Good defense from Bells.
อุ้ย
Oh, and the jump. That's happened a couple of times now where
หลายรอบแล้วนะที่แบบ
runs
โดด
right into the jumping
Ah, yeah,
roundhouse from bravery.
But the question is, why are you
Yeah.
jumping forward from full screen?
Why not? That's exactly what a coward would think and hesitate to do. Not for bravery. No, sir. There's no
Yeah,
questioning
right?
his decision making.
เฮ้ย
He doesn't
Yeah,
even
เอ้ย
question
รีบ
it.
ไง
He's just gonna hold forward.
เออ
Okay, good jump back. Not much damage, but at least showing some variation. And the jump. I don't know. Like you said, why does it work? Because bravery is going to do bravery in
เย้
this.
พี่กูโดนแล้ว
Against
You could
Bells
have done
after
it, eh?
resetting the bracket. That jump back though, right? Was that on purpose? Did he know that there was a gap in the sequence and therefore jumped back to punish the corners? You know,
ความมั่นใจก่อนคน
Condor
ยอด
Spire
เดี๋ยวครั้งนี้มันหลบเลยเนี่ยแล้วหล
I
บ
don't
เลยแห
know.
ละ
I don't think he knows. I don't think you know. I don't think
Ui.
anybody knows.
เรียกดี
There's only one thing in bravery's brain right now, or at least in his inputs, and that's hold some combination of forward, whether that's jump forward, walk forward, uppercut, as he takes it in that emphatic combo ender there. There is no holding back. Figuratively
Holding back.
and literally.
But those pickups from Bells have been really nice, right? With the
He's practiced that, right? To knock her out of the air. And yet Bravery still continues his
เหี้ยมันเอา
round of assault as he burns himself
เรา
out.
หยุดเราหยุด
But you couldn't tell from the
ไอ้เหี้ยเมาหมัด
sequence.
แล้ว
Okay, they're both in the gray
ไม่ลบด้วยเหรอ
now, and the aggression and the jumpings.
right? They're out. Well, I mean, why not?
พี่เตยกู
Being burnt out is a subjective state of mind. Some people just don't want to accept
เราว่า
reality,
พอมาเก็บ
despite the color change, despite the frame disadvantage. Like you said, he does not respect how the game mechanics are telling you how to play.
Oh my
Bravery
God.
is going to bravery as he just goes for these throw loops into
เหี้ยอะไรวะ
a
เนี่ย
strike. Oh my goodness, the momentum here.
And for those of you watching at home, you might think, well, why doesn't Bells just guess better? Why it's just strike versus throw. It's just a simple 50-50. How can he keep letting Bravery get away with it? But you've never played with Bravery. You like he does something to your brain
จริง
when you play him. So
ดูสิ
I don't
ลบมันก็กดไอ้สัตว์
You've never had a rabid dog on you, breathing down your neck. Oh, but of
ทำอะไร
course.
ไม่ได้ทำอะไรไม่ได้
But of course.
ทำอะไรไม่ได้
Okay, double burnt out situation. He's just gonna go in. Okay, that was still enough for a punish counter.
เอ้า
Yeah, it could have killed, but let's see if this is gonna bite him back. Speaking of dogs, okay, no cheeky dash-ins for you.
Oh, he
เฮ้ย
backed
กดไม่หยุดเลย
off. Bravery with these jabs into. And
ตากูจะบอด
dive kick. Oh,
Ah,
my
good
goodness.
boy.
I am. We're both sort of
ตา
in
จะบอด
inflation that this
Ah,
oppressive
good boy.
Street Fighter was come to an end. I could not breathe there.
ตาจะบ
We
อด
finally had made it through.
ไปฝึกเอไหม
Regional World Warriors. We're gonna do some calculations. We're finding out how the dust has
เลยดี
settled.
พี่
Needless to say, with Bravery taking the top spot today,
Bravery
Bell's
มันเปิดอันติ
doing a great showing that we will
Yup.
see them in the top 8 in some fashion, but it's really these minutia in the movements
ไอ้สัตว์
in the brackets
Bravery มันเปิดอั
who
นติ
their opponent will be that will determine their path in
For
อะไรไปซูเท่าไหร่1,500 ดอลเท่าไหร่ โอ้ใช่เหรอจริงไหมเนี่ยว้าวขอที่ 2ได้ไหม
the cool, still cool is where
or top 3 of
เย้เบเบอรี่มันเปิดอันตีไอ้สัตว์ Oh my god เบเบอรี่มันเปิดอันตี Oh my god ตามจะบอดมันเกิดขึ้นได้ยังไงอ่ะพี่กูแพ้ได้ยังไงอ่ะฝึกเอไหมฝึกเอไหมเสียเอหลายรอบแล้วไม่ใช่ไม่มีใครเดามุมกับเบเบอรี่ชนะสักคนเลยณปัจจุบันเสียโดนเข้ามุมก็แพ้ใครโดนก็แพ้กูแพ้เวอร์จัดไอ้เหี้ยมุมเป็นมุมที่น่ากลัวมากมุมที่แบบกูจะกดแต่กูชนะเหี้ยยากจริงแต่มันก็ยากแหละแบบแต่คือถ้าผมเล่นกับเบเบอรี่อ่ะผมรอไม่โดดเลยเห็นมันก็โดดเพราะมันสคริปต์มันไม่ค่อยสคริปต์ไอ้นูชัลมันโดดมันรู้ว่ามันแบบโดดมาโดดมันก็ไม่ทำแล้วถ้าสมมติว่าคุณจะไม่ฝั่งข้ามแบบกลัวมากๆได้แบบว่าโดดมันโดนนะไม่จะโดดน้อยลงในความรู้สึกผมไม่แน่ใจแต่
of your performances out of the total 5 to really reward for consistency.
make top 8 this
ฉีก เวอร์เกินเวอร์แบบเวอร์เกินน่ากลัวขนาดนั้นถ้าเราเล่นแคมมิ่งกันได้เราก็เจ๋งเสียดายได้ไงมันเชื่อให้พอดูแล้วแบบอยากเลยอยากเล่นสตรีทไฟเตอร์ขึ้นมาไหมสักหน่อยไหมงานการมันทำได้ดีไปดิวะนี่ตัวอะไรอ่ะเดี๋ยวร่างกายอ่ะผมโฮเก่งไปเลยจะได้ผมมีปัญหาเรื่องนี้จะได้จริงชีวิตเกิดมาอาหอผู้ใดเราไอ้ดีบีมาขอวิกวันก้า70ลุงเวอร์ให้ผมอยากได้ออกมาผมให้ผมเลยนะเฮ้ยโหดูดูต่อยเบาอะไรครับลุงเฮ้ยนี่อะไรเฮ้ยอะไรอ่ะแพ้เฉยเลยอะไรวะอ้าวกูเอ๋ยไม่ได้เหรอเปิดได้ไหมเนี่ยทีนี้เฮ้ยไปครับเนี่ยโอเคแพ้นะโอ้โหไอ้เฮียลุงแต่เย็กเฮ้ยโอ้ว้าบ้านะกินอะไรมาเนี่ยเข้าอย่างเงี้ยไม่ได้อะไม่ต้องพ่าย อย่าไอที่ลบอยู่อ่ะเดี๋ยวก่อนขวาปุ่มอ่ะอะไรสักชอบกดกันเลยลบๆเนี่ยจะได้ไม่เอาวะใช่ไหมไม่เล่นกายนานแล้วแต่มันเฟอร์เยี่ยครับคิดว่า-6อันนี้นี่ออกนี่ออก13 6 3 7ต่อแพ้หยุดเลยอะไรจีเนี่ยแรงอ่ะทำไมอ่ะเป็นไรอ่ะโอ้โหเน็ตกูเอ้าหายไปแล้วด้วยแรงหายมันเดินทีเล่นแรงหายคืออะไรบ้าไม่เกมหรือว่าผมดุดออกมามันก็ดุดอยู่ยังไงเล่นดุดอ่ะก็ไม่นี่นาแล้วเป็นเหี้ยเลยอะไรอ่ะจะบอกว่ามึงรีเซิร์ฟอะตอนเนี้ยนะพระเจ้าไม่เป็นไรอ่ะถ้าเล่นสตรีมได้เป็นที่ไหนกูเหรอเลย เอ้าทำไมอ่ะเป็นไรอ่ะโอ้เหนื่อยอย่าเข้ามาแพ้นะอ่ะเด้ไอ้เหี้ยเดี๋ยวผมรีเน็ตก่อนลองรีเน็ตถ้ารีเน็ตสตรีมวูดหรือเปล่าดูไปซ้ำสตรีมเลยงั้นวันนี้เอาแค่นี้ก่อนนะอย่ากลับจะมากลับไปรอบเรา